Hello, Quacklings, Drimakase. Welcome. It is your head chef, Nanashi, quacking in for the afternoon/evening. How are you all doing? It's been a bit. Some of you might have been waiting a little bit longer than expected, and for that, I say my apologies. It's been a pretty interesting weekend, and I've had a wonderful time. You know what? It was pretty much taking a break. I took a break essentially to go to a lovely con called Offkai Expo in San Jose, California. It was a lovely time. I met so many different people, and we're gonna talk about it a bit more. But today, well, you know what? I'll go over it today briefly. Just a small overview for now, because I do want to show you pictures of Offkai. Hopefully, from what I can tell from the poll, this Friday. So we made a poll today in regards to when you guys would like me to talk about the con, and from what I saw, and as far as the poll went, it sounded like everybody seemed to be okay with Friday being the day we talk about it. So I'm gonna do a few more things on the side, such as editing some pictures, because not everyone in the pictures, it's a little bit more different than a anime convention. Anime convention is a little easy. Like if I take wide shots, it's not as troublesome, I suppose. But this is a VTuber con, and for the most part, I imagine most people there don't want to have their image spread around, especially if they have their name tag showing. So right now I'm kind of just going through all my pictures of the event and making sure that there isn't any sort of accidental reveals here or there. So please keep a lookout for Friday. I will try to get that done as soon as possible, and I'll talk about Offkai. It was again really wonderful experience. I met so many lovely people there. A bunch of other VTubers who hopefully we'll see on the channel here too. We were talking about collabing with a bunch of them, and a lot of them seem interested. So here's hoping that's the case as well. We are able to talk to some very, dare I say, big league people too, out of sheer coincidence. It was really funny how it happened, but they were very kind to be able to talk to me and handle well, me, I guess, while I'm there just kind of yapping. So you guys know me, I like yapping. So but again, very, very lovely people that I met over at Offkai this weekend, and I'm definitely excited to show you guys all the pictures that I took there. But for now, while I vet through all those pictures and figure out what the heck is happening with all those pictures, because again, everyone's wearing their badges, so I have to be extra careful that I'm not accidentally doxing someone. But yeah, we're back. It's been a lovely trip. Honestly, I figured I would be back very tired, considering I left on Thursday last week or Friday last week, and it was con for 3 days, then came back on Monday back to work. So I figured I'd be tired, but you know what, actually, funny enough, even though there was a lot of walking and a lot of talking between myself and a bunch of other VTubers, people who weren't VTubers, just like exploring the con as well, I feel actually relatively refreshed, which is kind of surprising. I was able to, I don't know, it was just something about talking to so many people, hearing their experiences, and I guess checking out what they consider and like in a VTuber, like seeing who they like, who their Oshis were, etc. And being able to just kind of be myself also and talk about my own favorite Oshis and all that usual stuff. It was nice. It was pleasant. And it's not very often that I get to do that, especially where I'm at. Like, there isn't, if I think about it, I don't think there's that many VTuber conventions out there in general, actually, all over the world. Maybe one or two in the States that I can think of off the top of my head. 3 if we really include like the really broad ones, like maybe like TwitchCon or something. That's kind of a very broad streaming convention, but that counts too, doesn't it? So, but yeah. Anyways, today that's not what we're talking about though. We might talk about Off-Guy every so while during the stream, but first off, let's go ahead and jump back into that's Final Fantasy. I forgot to switch the thumbnails. Hold on, let me fix that, and let me fix this real quick. I knew I forgot something. Something fell off when I started everything. There we go. That's what we're playing today. We're playing Alpha Sapphire. We're continuing on Nuzlocke today. It's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be fun. So far we haven't lost any Pokemon. We've been sticking to the rules of the level cap as far as the guide that I'm looking at goes. So I'm expecting hopefully some good things here. Oh, you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. I do need to pull up one more tool here that will make things a little helpful. Where did it go? I could have sworn I had it up actually. Oh, so usually I have a map. Let me see. Pokemon encounters, Alpha, Sapphire, route. I had a route catcher, so I can actually see at the very least what we can catch in the area. I don't really expect to hold on, let me make sure this is working still. Does this work? No, that works for the most part. Okay. So okay, so I have a little map on the side, so that kind of gives me a better idea of what I'm seeing and as far as where I need to go next. It tells me some of the cooler catches in the area too, if we get lucky. But for the most part, it's all there. My general rule for the time being for approaching grass, for those who don't know yet, is that I'm trying to use the tracker for the most part. That way, because as far as I know, I think all the grass Pokemon... Okay, let's actually, hold on, let's pop over first. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. It's been a bit since I streamed apparently, so things are a little here and there, but here we are. We have our team. In fact, here, let's look at our team while we talk about this. So we're going to use the tracker to try to catch our Pokemon, because from what I can tell, I think the tracker also includes the Pokemon that would normally appear in the grass, if that makes sense, in addition to the ones that can only be tracked by the tracker. So that gives us a wider range of what we can possibly catch. And we made a rule that if we are using the tracker, because usually if you use a tracker, you can kind of see what shadow or like cry comes out of the bush. If we're using the tracker, whatever pops up first from the tracker is what we try catching. And then of course, on the way to that Pokemon, if we somehow get into another encounter prior to that, then that's just our luck and we catch what that is. And in our case, we just caught Whimsical the same exact way. So, you know, it is what it is. I was kind of excited to see what the tracker Pokemon was, but it's okay. We have Whimsical now. Now, that being said, I distinctly remember our party being very lightning rod susceptible. Okay, so let's take a look at our team again. It's been a hot minute since we continued our run. So where we are right now, we're going to be fighting, I believe, Roxanne in the first gym, which is a rock type gym, I believe. And going off of that, our team isn't looking too bad. We have the water typing to fight the gym, which is fine. I like that. That sounds good, right? But also, I do have a slight concern because later down the line, we have to fight Watson, which is an electric type gym. And if you haven't noticed, four of our Pokemon is in the danger zone for Watson. So hopefully we catch something else in between to keep them safe, but we'll have to see. Hey, Leon, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, Roxanne is a rock type. Yeah, so as far as rock types go, last I checked, I think we're not looking too bad. I think normal types are bad against rock, right? I think, or was that ground? So that would leave Sleepy and Whimsical in kind of danger, but right now it's not actually the biggest issue from what I can tell. We have Jack and S. we tried to name S Skippy, I think. It was something around like the nickname Skippy, but I goofed and I accidentally pressed the enter key, so it just came out as S. It was a lowercase s, and I wanted to go back and capitalize it, but I pressed enter instead, so it's now S, the circuit. But we got Sam, Ghibli, Whimsical, Jack, and Sleepy. All lovely Pokemon, and actually, funny enough, the only 6 Pokemon that we have right now, because we can't catch anything else at the moment. So that is our team for the first gym. I think we're gonna just do a little bit of leveling outside first, just to maybe bring some of them back to speed. I turned off the EXP share so that we don't break our level 14 limit. So right now, ooh, nice. Right now our limit is level 16 for Roxanne. If any Pokemon goes over that while we are there, we have to take them out of the party. Is I think how we're gonna play it. Oh, you know what? We're gonna make more palm trees. If on the off chance we somehow if we somehow catch a Phoebus, which again I think is quite impossible, we could use all those delightful beauty berries to perhaps raise it, right? Leon says, doing good, working on some art for my D&D campaign. Ooh, noise. Do you have a theme for your D&D campaign yet? Like, you have something that's like an overarching theme at the moment? If you'd like to share the art, I'd love to see it in the Discord. I think, Leon, you were already in the Discord, right? So if you'd like to share, feel free to. I would very much love to see it. Hold on, let me bring myself up here. Yeah, so you guys can see too. The pouch. I got a lot of questions of what the Quacklings were during the the convention, and actually I had some surprising questions about what a Quokka was in general. Like, so I gotta educate some people, let them know that it's an Australian animal that's very cute and lovely, and just like you guys descended from them after all. In fact, you guys are practically them. Let's see. For your campaign, also, are you the DM, or are you gonna be playing as part of the cast as well? Ooh, sleep. Getting sleep off is pretty nice. I wonder if maybe we should kind of start using our berries. I feel like there's a very good chance we might be able to get ourselves out of a pinch with these berries. Right? Wouldn't that be a good idea? I feel like, you know what? That may be... Okay, before we go into the gym, we're going to slap some berries on everybody. And that way, maybe it might actually save them from instant doom, you know? Or some sort of random catastrophic event. In fact, actually, who are we leveling right now? We're going to level Sleepy first to... Let's do 13. Let's try to get everyone to 13 before we jump into that gym. I think I'm fairly confident we could actually already take on the gym if we really want to right now, but never hurts to be a little more extra careful, right? Let's see. Leon says, I'm playing a druid. Ooh, fun. Very fun. The current artwork is my druid and her husband. Ooh, very cool. I'll share it when I'm finished. This campaign is a mythic campaign. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. I hope you have fun designing the characters and the campaign. Should make for a very interesting experience for the people playing, of course. Hopefully. Route 116. I think we caught a whimsical here. Yeah, we did. Gotta write that down too, actually, because there we go. I write it down because it's not noted yet. So the sad thing about the whimsical is that actually our got a little slow there. Okay, I think it's fine. It might have just lagged a bit there, but it should be okay now. So the sad thing about whimsical is that in the cave nearby, or at least as far as this map is telling me at the moment, the cave nearby also only has whimsicals. So if we need an extra whimsical, I suppose we can go into that cave and catch another one. But for now, we have a dupe unfortunately. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the extra whimsical might be the god play here. That might actually be the one that carries the whole team, but who knows? Okay, we're gonna do some little training first. We're gonna train a little bit, just oh, and then Ninkata. We could have had a Ninkata. That would have been so cool. Okay, well that's fine. You know what? Nanashi didn't need a Ninkata anyways. Who needs cool bug Pokemon when you have a completely nearly water-centric team already? Oh, we have Truant too. Truant's gonna be a slight pain with Sleepy. I imagine they put Truant on Pokemon so that it kind of debuffs them, especially if they're very strong Pokemon in general. Because I think Sleepy becomes, yeah, Sleepy becomes Slacking eventually, right? So, and that's actually a pretty strong Pokemon, minus the fact that they always have Truant. So, Leonidas, welcome back to the stream. Look who's finally back. Welcome back, Head Chef. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Yeah, the con was awesome. I had a very fun time meeting a lot of new VTubers and non-VTubers, and I'm hoping on the VTuber side it'd be very nice to at the very least collab with some of them at some point. So for those who are watching and you're VTubers and you're new to the channel and met me at Offkai, I'm very hopeful that we can collab at some point. But yes, how's everything been for you? Hope everything's good. Oh, Skitty, so cute. Unfortunately, can't catch. Leon says, yep, Sleepy becomes Slacking. Okay, so there's that at least. I imagine, so like with Truant, I imagine they kept it there because Slacking probably hits extremely hard for the turn that it can attack. That would be my guess. Either that or it's just a very poorly designed Pokemon ability, but who am I to say? I'm definitely not a Pokemon trainer of any sort. I am a very beginner Pokemon trainer. So let's see. Leonidas says I tortured myself to get Skirk. Oh, for Honkai? I think that's Honkai, right? I haven't seen Skirk very much because it's been completely overshadowed for me by the Fate collab that's coming out. I'm almost certainly putting everything I like own into Saber, hopefully, or Archer, because Archer we get at least one. I think we get Archer. We get one copy of. No, the Tron and Sleep. Oh, that's gross. So I'm hoping I get one of each at the very least, and then we can also maybe get some constellations here or there for Thariel. Leona says it's Genshin. Oh, it's Genshin. Okay, no wonder I don't, because I heard the name at some point. I think it might have been from one of my friends, but I don't really know the character, so I'm gonna have to assume that it's a very interesting character. Another Whimsir. You know, I wonder if Whimsir, that would have been so sad if Whimsir is actually like an extremely like common catch here in the grass. Oh, can that be bad? That can be bad if it uses it more. Plus, we're gonna be Truant in a second here. Yeah, this is getting bad. Okay, let's switch. Jack can tank it, but I don't want him getting over level 14 because they're gonna be important pretty soon. Let's send in Sam. Let's see. Leonidas says spend 200 pulls during the collab to get Archer's Light Cone for free. Oh, well, that's nice of them at least. At least they did give you that. It's, if it wasn't the case, then it might have been even more annoying to, because I'm sure Saber also has a Light Cone too, so there's gonna already be that much of an issue. So 200 pulls, I don't know how easy that is to do. Given there's two of them also, it might be relatively easy. It really depends. I'm saving as much as I can so I can get that going. Hold on, let me see here. Let me double check how we're doing health-wise. You know what? We could probably Yeah. That's why we got the berries. Berries are great. Okay. I was going to have them hold it, but if they're doing good as emergency healing items right now, too. Oh, there's a guy we haven't fought yet. Let's see. Leonardo says I already have 165 pulls saved. Nice. Very good. That's exciting. Oh, a Geodude. Let's go. He's a rock. With hands. Big hands. Good a scratch. Yeah, I didn't think that would do very much. And its defense curling. 165 pulls is pretty good though. That's gonna definitely help a lot, I'm sure. Whimsical's also normal. Geodude's a rock, so we should send S in. I think we taught S some sort of water move at this point. Be awkward if not. That's a pretty hard-hitting tackle though. Get bubbled the. Let's see. Leonidas says 200 is my quota. That is my goal. Okay, well, I'm sure it's possible, especially when the collab comes out. Oh, another Geodude. Oh, we're gonna keep battling then. When the collab comes out, that's gonna be another extra month too. So that means you can at least turn in some of your previous pulls for the free tickets, right? Ooh, sturdy. Okay, this guy running sturdy. Okay, okay. What was it? So yeah, you should be able to get the the free 5 tickets that you get like every month. Well, relatively free. You have to pull to get the currency to get those extra tickets, but for the most part, I think most people get those usually. Thank you for your money. I'm gonna need it. This guy's blocking the way. He wants to dig a tunnel. We can't let him dig the tunnel right now. I am almost certain that going in there is going to result in a Whimser. Ooh, Pokeball. The thing is, if we go in from the other side, it might be possible to end up with a different Pokemon, so I'm going to leave the cave alone for now. Okay, Caesarite. We kind of need a Caesar for that, but hey, anything's possible, right? If anything, maybe we could even sell it. I don't know. Leonidas says be right back. Okay. Iterashai. Be safe as you perhaps waddle to the bathroom. Zigzagoon, so cute. And sand attacking my eyeballs. That's not very nice. Oh, Sleepy missed, and he's gonna Truant now. No. And now it's gonna Tail Whip. It's gonna give us all the debuffs. It's gross. Okay, we got a scratch. And you know what? That's fine. Whimsical, get in there. We need to level you up too. Okay, it's time for you to use your Whimsy. Oh, it's slower than the Zigzagoon. Okay. La. Okay. Very nice. Another one. Echoed voice stronger as it gets used more. Okay. La. Okay, I think it's gone. Yeah. Whimsical got a level. Nice. Sleepy got a level 2. Very nice. Gonna use a few more berries here. Keep our Pokemon slightly alive so we can at least train out here a bit more. There's a lot of bushes between here and town, so better be careful, right? Oh, it's a Skitty. That's nice. Would have been nice to catch, but you know, that's just life. Maybe I should use a Repel next time if I see something interesting. Oh, there's another Skitty. That's fine. Get in there, Sleepy. Look at him, so relaxed. Yeah, good scratch. Little Foresight. What does Foresight do? You know, I feel like there probably is a way to have Truant work in your favor, but you need something like a Pokemon that lets you trade traits with other Pokemon. So that way you can trade Truant into another Pokemon or something. Like, I don't know, Gardevoir has Trace, right? Imagine if they accidentally trace Truant. That'd be so awkward. But good for us. Somehow, welcome back to the stream. It's nice seeing you again, and welcome to the first time on the stream. It is I, Chef Nanashi. It's nice seeing you again. How have you been? Somehow says, hey Nanashi, just wanted to drop by and say hello briefly. Well, thank you. It's nice seeing you. Looking forward to our off-kai recap later this week. Sorry, your off-kai recap later this week, especially about the Doobie line. Indeed. Oh my gosh, I haven't said anything about the Doobie line yet, but in a weird turn of events, I was able, for those who are in the chat and know who Doobie is, I was very lucky and very fortunate to get into a line to meet Doobie, and oh my gosh, what experience that was. I only had 1 minute to talk. Ooh, a Tailo. Only had 1 minute to talk, but it was all I needed. I wish it would have been more, but it was just enough, and I got to say what I wanted to say, so I was very happy. I want to show you guys the pictures too, but I have to actually edit so many of those pictures to cover myself, so. But yes, it's nice seeing you again somehow. How's your trip back, and how are you doing right now? You have your own recap coming up at some point too, right? So I'm very excited to see yours as well, because I'm sure there's stuff we didn't get to talk about during your trip that you got to do, so I'd very much like to hear more about it. And if anything, somehow you do have my Twitter and stuff now too, so if ever, feel free to drop me the link on Twitter or something, so that I know when you actually will be doing your own recaps. So right now for this channels, it looks like we're going to be looking at a Friday stream for that, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested in learning more about Off-Kai, because again, Off-Kai was a very fun event, and if you like VTubing and if you're a fan of VTubers, it is a very, very, very fun con to go to, so highly recommend it if you get the chance. Give it a scratch. Let's see. Somehow says, I've been doing good. I don't stream, so I won't be having a recap. Oh, well, that's okay. No worries. If anything, you can. I know you also post about it too, or there's different ways about it too. So whichever you prefer. If anything, you're welcome to share with me how everything went, because I still want to hear. Let's see. Someone says, some quick thoughts though is that it was very fun, but drained socially. Okay, that I can understand. I'm very fortunate to have a pretty, I guess, high capacity social battery, as you well know, especially since you let me yap to you pretty much the entirety of our time together. So I'm sure you know how much I yap, but not everyone can do that, and that's understandable, If anything, now that you're back home and in front of your computer, you can just relax and kind of enjoy the rest of this week, right? So funny enough, I went into work today thinking that it was still Monday, and I was like, oh boy, here we go, it's Monday again. And then I realized, wait a minute, it's Tuesday. It's already Tuesday. Yes, let's go. I still have 4 more days of work until next week, where actually, funny enough, next week I have a weird scheduled week where I have 3 days of work because I'm gonna be heading over to Anime Expo next, so that's exciting. I can't wait for that. Though, to be perfectly honest, I think low-key I kind of enjoyed the vibes of Off-Kai a lot more than Anime Expo, or at least from past Anime Expos. Anime Expo is amazing, don't get me wrong. I love Anime Expo. Ooh, soundproof. But I guess I've been really, really into VTubing more recently. Much more than anime, I guess. And thinking about it, there is some overlap. I'm sure I'm going to find VTuber fans and hopefully some friends while at Anime Expo. But but there's a less of a chance meeting them, I guess is the best way to put it, right? If you think about it, like, Offkai was specifically made for VTubers and fans of VTubers, so it was very easy to communicate with everyone. Everyone is there for the same thing. Whereas Anime Expo, there's some overlap, but it's more about anime, right? Not really VTubers, but I don't know. Maybe, who knows, right? There's still roughly a week away. Oh my gosh, it's a week away. That's kind of crazy to think about. Funny thing too, I don't know if I'm gonna cosplay very much this time around at Anime Expo. I would love to, but this time around, I'm kind of wondering if I'm just gonna explore much more as a attendee versus cosplaying this time around. I don't know yet. Usually I do an Arknights. I do an Arknights cosplay and like a Final Fantasy 14 one. Maybe some hidden mixes. Oh, you know what? I can probably bring the apron too. So I do have a Nanashi cosplay myself, as you well know. I could bring that around, but actually no. I could just bring that around. There's nothing wrong with me bringing that around. Actually, now I think about it. So maybe I'll bring that to the convention as well. And if you guys happen to see me, just don't remember my face and everything. Just I'll flash it out of your mind. But you're welcome to say hello. Leon says, I'm currently working on my jacket for the con that is here locally in August, September. Oh, let's go. Noise. Another cosplay or some like an awesome fit? What do you guys got? What do you got going there? Oh, we have cut. Oh wait, is that what we gave S? I think we gave S cut, but we need the gym badge to cut things. Okay, you know what? Let's get some Whimser action. A little bit more for some of our Pokemon. I think that will get us ready for the next fights. I do see an encounter here for Route 105, but I think that's the route north that we don't have any grass for yet. So I think we're stuck there. What does Astonish do again? Let's see. But yeah, what is your jacket looking like, Leon? I'm excited. And Mao, I know you mentioned that you were only going to be here for a little bit, so thank you so much for popping by. Super appreciate it. And it was, again, very nice to meet you at the con, so I can't wait till we get to hang out again at another con, hopefully. Or just here on the channel if you're ever so inclined to just kind of visit and keep me on the side. Let's see. Leon says it's based off of Jareth's jacket from the ballroom scene from the Labyrinth, so it's kind of a half cosplay. Oh, okay. Well, half cosplay still can be cosplay though, so you know what? Oh, Howl. Okay. Dang, whimsical. Okay. Yeah, as long as you're having fun with it and whatever you bring, brings you joy. That's good, Wait, am I in danger? Isn't Bug good against normal? I need a typing chart. Probably a very useful thing to have. Let's see. There we go. Now I got it. Let's see. Samao says, sounds good. We'll head out now, but looking forward to popping in every now and again in future streams. Enjoy the rest of your stream, Samao says. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everyone say bye to Samao. Thank you for popping in. And it was, again, nice to meet you during Offkai. Like, seriously. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and feel free to pop in anytime. We're going to be here for an hour or two, I think. So, if ever, feel free to pop in and hang out again if you feel the need to. But yes, have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a lovely dinner, and talk to you later. Let's see. Leon says it's a lot of hand sewing. It's a fun time. Hand sewing is not bad though. I wish I had the skill to go further than just repair. I can kind of do small repairs on small holes, but I can't really sew anything else past that. Though I wouldn't mind learning at some point. Actually, I feel like that's a very nice skill to have. Leon says buy some out too. Yeah, very good. Good quacklings. We greet everyone and treat everyone with respect. Heh. Yeah, actually, there's still a lot I have to do as far as Offkai goes. I have a whole container, or rather deck box, full of business cards of the people I met, and hopefully a lot of people in there that would love to continue being a collab, of just a friend in general, or even just collabing. So either way, really hope it works out. Okay, so also now I'm realizing, and now that we have the randomizer off, I'm almost certain that the second evolution Pokemon that popped up were definitely giving us a lot more EXP than we needed during our randomizer run. So now that it's a little more fair, I think it's going to be a much more interesting run. I just have to be careful of the 14 limit, because the 14... At level 14, I can't run... Or if my Pokemon get to level 15. If my Pokemon get to level 15, then I can't run it during Roxanne. And we're already at 6 Pokemon. We don't have a very extensive team at the moment, so we'll have to see how that goes. Leon says cons are always so much fun because I feel it's easier to make friends. I have the same feeling at times too. Leon also says, but then again, I also almost never leave my house. Lol. Well, that's okay. You should leave when you have the energy, and sometimes I get it, like for real, like that social battery, when you have the social battery to come out too. It is easier to make friends there, I will say. It is nice to be able to make friends at cons too, because for the most part, you're both there for the same reason, right? You're ideally there to kind of share your hobbies with other people that hopefully share the same hobbies as you, or same thoughts, so it makes sense in a way, right? Level 12, nice. Whimsical. Okay, 12 is enough for Whimsical, I think. Oh, don't want to turn that on yet. And which is why, in a similar sense, I also feel that's probably why I had so much fun at Offkai. Because, like, you know me, I'm a VTuber myself, right? But I've been really getting into VTubing recently, and for the past few years. So much so that it's practically overtaken my anime hobby, I guess, or watching anime as a hobby. So, Offkai was really refreshing. It's kind of sad that there aren't more VTuber cons out there, though I can potentially understand why. Because the aspect of getting all that set up, especially for people who are vending, can be pretty extensive, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because when you'll see in the pictures when I share the Offkai stream stuff, but you have to set up monitors, speakers, headsets if you want them to be able to hear the VTuber you're talking to over a loud crowd. Logistics too, especially if the VTuber in question, who's like maybe doing a meet and greet, doesn't want to be seen, you have to set up a tent for them so that they can greet other people, or like a mask. I feel like there's definitely a lot more planning that goes into a VTuber con versus an anime expo. But the end result, at least this time around when I went to it, absolutely fantastic. Like, I had such a wonderful time, and it felt refreshing, to be perfectly honest, to be able to like converse with so many different people about VTuber stuff. If I think about it, actually, it might be in part because outside of you guys and like my personal friend circle, I suppose. Oh, we're weak to that. Hold on, let's switch out. In my personal friend groups, I guess. Funny enough, not a lot of them are really into VTubers. There are some who do enjoy VTubers, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't feel like I have the same kind of I don't know, energy vibe as them. I don't know. It's kind of weird to describe, but I really do, because the conversations that I had there felt so natural, and like it was very easy to talk to other people about VTubers there, and it was very nice. It was very pleasant. Like, as soon as I left the con center to get back home, like to start getting back to the airport and stuff to travel home. I was pretty, I will say, I was pretty, I wouldn't say devastated, but that empty, you know that empty feeling after you had a lot of fun when you have to head back. Yeah, like I had a bit of that, and it was sad. It was even like thankfully it was lessened by the fact that another friend of mine, who actually I found out was going to the con while I was there, was taking me to the airport. Very, 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 very kind of them, by the way. If you're out there, big shout out to you. We, again, really appreciate you taking me to the airport that day. Having the friend there to kind of lessen not the damage, that feeling of like the event being over was really nice. But now that I'm back and home, wait, why did that do super effective to Nikata? Bug? Wait, Bug isn't weak against water, is it? I mean, realistically, yes, but I don't think that's actually a case here, is it? Does Nikata have a type that I'm not aware of? What's weak against water that can do that? Hold up. Let's see. Leon says Nikata is a ground. Oh, bug ground type. Okay, the ground is what it is. Okay, that's good. That's very useful to know, especially if we're leveling it right now. So, okay, good to know. Thank you, Leon. Appreciate it. So to speak to water, indeed. That ground typing is very nice. We need that. We're gonna be fighting quite an ordeal in a second here. And actually, no, Roxanne is rock, right? So. Let me think. I remember fighting Brock. Water was effective against rock. So is grass, I think, right? Grass should be fine too, but we don't have that. We have a lot of water types though. What is our? Oh, don't turn that on. We want to make sure our Duat doesn't get any EXP for this. Jack, you don't need EXP right now. Okay. I think we're almost good. We're just gonna level Sam to 12, and then we should be good to take on that first gym. Let's see. She is rock, water, and grass are both super effective, Leon says. Okay, good to know. I appreciate the help, by the way. Especially because I'm definitely, for those who know my previous runs, I'm definitely not the best trainer out there. So, gonna do my very best to make this work. I still can't believe we found Caesar right, though. We're gonna need a Caesar to make that work, but I think to get the Caesar, don't we need a metal coat, and we also have to trade it to somebody? So that actually makes it impossible, huh? Leon says, lol, happy to help. Pokemon is a special interest. I have to say so, because you're usually here for the Pokemon streams, and it's always nice to see. Leonidas says, fighting in ground is also super effective. Okay, good to know. Well, we don't have fighting. Oh, we have a psychic move now. Okay, Sam, I see you. Sam the Wurmple. We have plenty of normal attacks, so we're gonna move that coverage. Don't need no tackle at the moment. Psychic moves are nice though. Okay, so everyone's 12 now, so I think this is a good place for us to heal up and then go and fight Roxanne. I'm low-key nervous because this is gonna be our very first gym. As far as that's not the Pokemon Center, that's the gym. Hello, you must be a new challenger. We're gonna skip through this because we actually did this in the randomizer run already, so we're gonna try to push back to where we were at the very least. I am fully confident that she's still gonna find some way to knock out one of my Pokemon, and I'm gonna be devastated. Let's see. Sam, indeed, Sam is back. Sam the Wurmple evolved into Dustox with swag. Let's see. Let's see. Definitely a gorgeous teacher. Who, Roxanne? Roxanne's cute. I can be a Roxanne appreciator for sure. Okay, wait. I have a I'm thinking about it again. Actually, Ghibli is actually in danger here too, right? Because I'm pretty sure flying takes damage from rock, right? So we're gonna try our best not to send Ghibli in. Though actually that takes out Sam also. Sam is also in danger in that regard. So you know what? Let's put S in for now. I think our main team is gonna be S, Jack, Whimsical, and Sleepy. Unless these two come into play for some reason. For now. Should anything happen? Well, you know, emergencies happen, so. Okay, we talked to you already, but we're gonna talk to you again anyways. Just use Jack. Well, the problem is if we over level Jack, Jack is gonna overtake the level limit, and that way we can't use Jack. So, did I think I accidentally turned on the EXP share. Hopefully that doesn't level up Jack, but it should be okay. We have ways around it. Isn't circuit part bug? Bug is weak to rock. Let's find out. It is bug. Okay, great. That is a problem, isn't it? You think Geodude will... Nah, I think it's fine. Just send the bubble. We're 5 levels up, right? We should be able to at least knock out this one. It has 30. Oh, no. Don't do it. Okay. Oh, that's defense, girl. It's okay. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Look at that. See? Nope. No panicking here. No panicking Quokka here. Everything's great. Get bubbled. I forgot bug is also a factor here. That's another Geodude. That's no. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. You know what? It's the first Geodude. Okay, this one doesn't have 30, so we're fine. Everything's fine. I don't know. Nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. Let's see. I need to know how far Jack is level-wise, because the level cap in this arena is actually 14. 317. That's cutting it pretty close. I think we're okay. I think even if we fought everything here. Yeah, even if we fought everything here. In my mind, it should be okay. If you can't beat me, you don't have a chance against Roxanne. I know. That's probably true. You only have one Pokemon, though, and it seems to be a Geodude. Y'all have Geodudes. Why y'all have Geodudes? Have some variety, at least. Okay, let's see. Rock types. So, let's just use Echoed Voice. We're probably gonna... Oh, wait, that's 0.5, though, isn't it? Up. Without a tackle. You know what? Normal types don't work either. I just remembered. It's not gonna throw a rock at Ghibli, right? It's probably not gonna. It's probably fine. Let's send Ghibli in. Let's see. I'm definitely a Pokemon dictionary. It is nice at times, I imagine, to have that knowledge. Let's see. Rock resist normal. Yeah. So, for some reason, I thought Whimsir had a psychic attack. That wasn't Whimsir. That was actually Dustox. We do have water gun though. Blah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So with the EXP share, hold on. Let me double check where. Is it just Roxanne next, or is there another one? There's another one. I want to be able to use Jack, but I can't have Jack leveling, otherwise they pass the cap. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're going to... If everything's rock, then now that I think about it, it's just gonna dodge everything normal type, right? So let's just send S out again. Yeah, let's send S out. We're going to turn off the EXP share. And hopefully, once we defeat this one, we should be in good shape for Roxanne. Because we actually not okay. We can't have Jack level because if Jack levels, they're not gonna be able to fight Roxanne with the level cap rule. And we need Jack in every single one of those fights because all the rest of our water Pokemon coincidentally have a weakness to rock. Circuit has his bug. Wingull is flying. Dustox is flying. There's danger everywhere here. Okay, so now I think we can turn that on. In the unlucky event that Jack somehow levels, we're going to have to rotate some things around. In fact, actually, I'm gonna. Is giving berries against the rules? I feel like that 10 health can be very critical to a lot of different things, but I feel like it's also potentially against the rules. Because you're not really meant to use healing items. Okay, we're not. You know what? We're gonna use it for healing. I think it's fine. We're not gonna give them berries everywhere. Okay. All right, first gym. Let's go. Held items are fair game. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay, well, shoot. We're in it now. It's fine. Hi, Roxanne. You cute. Okay, we're gonna fight again. This time, I didn't you have a legendary last time we fought you? I can't remember which one it was, but I distinctly remember you wiping me with like one of your Pokemon somehow. Oh, dear, dude. Okay, so as long as it doesn't throw a rock. Wait, I should have just sent Jack in, huh? Wait, I'm getting bad vibes about this. Let's just switch to Jack right now. It was almost certainly gonna just throw a rock at us, and then our circuit would have been done. Oh, defense curl. Okay, playing defensive first. Understandable, respectable. Send in the water gun. Is that sturdy? It's sturdy. Okay. That is a rock tomb. Wow, that hit for a lot. Okay, and our speed fell. This is probably gonna be a heal. There's a heal. But that means the sturdy shouldn't go off, right? The sturdy should be... Yeah, okay, the sturdy is gone now. That rock tomb hit pretty hard though. Oh, Whimsical grew. Let's go. Also did Ghibli, nice. So did Sleepy, nice. Nose pass. Okay, I think we're fine so far. We should have the drop on it, right? Because even if our speed is down, unless that rock tomb crits somehow, it shouldn't be able to take us down. What was that, 12 damage? But its speed fell too. We should get this, right? I'll use tackle. Oh my god. Okay. Get out of here, nose pass. You and your weird nose. Yeah, level 15, and we didn't break the rules of the level limit, so it worked out. Yeah, thanks for the fight, Roxanne. Thank you for also not absolutely destroying me. You have much more to learn. No, you don't. You're doing great. I'm pretty sure you would have wiped me clean if I wasn't prepared this time. I understand. Okay. Thank you for the first gym badge. We're back in it, lads. We haven't lost any Pokemon yet. It's the first gym badge. And now we can use Cut. So, and we have Rock Tomb now too, so that's nice. Leonidas says, did anyone die? No one has died at this moment. All of our Pokemon is intact. And it's going great. Again, for now, I'm not going to be reading the more of the text for the time being, because we have read through them previously outside of in the other randomizer run. So for now, we're just going to try to get back as far as we can. Yeah, something for me? No, you don't. Okay. So let's go back to the Pokemon Center. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's a thief. Wait, please don't take those parts. Okay, we have to find him again. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center first though. We have things to heal. We didn't see anything. In fact, nothing happened. We're just gonna continue our lovely journey through Hoenn. Don't worry about any sort of mishaps. Enjoy a nice time walking and adventuring as a new kid in the world. Okay, we should go help them. Let's go help them. We have cut now. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? Rock Tomb's a pretty nice ability, though. Can we actually teach that to anybody? You know what? Sleepy can learn it, and that's actually pretty nice. Because Sleepy needs a really heavy-hitting move at the moment. Yawn's pretty nice for catching. Encore... If I had more strategy, I'd use Encore, but... I don't think we need the Encore for now. You know, we got Rock Tomb. That's pretty useful. Sleepy should hit a lot harder now, which is nice. Okay, still have 6 Pokemon. I mean, we only have 6 Pokemon to work with at the moment because of because we've only been able to pass 6 routes. So yeah, we know we gotta get it back. We're helping. Imagine if we ran into another shiny Pokemon for once. I miss Uncle Dig. Uncle Dig was awesome from our randomizer run. Yeah, get out of here. Well, actually, don't get out of here. I kind of want one of you, but I can't catch you. Speaking of catches, do we have enough Pokeballs for anything we might run into? 10 and 2. That should be okay, right? Sleepy should be pretty slow, right? After a certain point. So I'm gonna give Sleepy the Quick Claw for now. Let's catch this guy. Oh, wow. That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh, he stole Pico. No, not again. Or Peko. Oh, wait. Ooh. That's an item. Icicle Plate. Okay, the randomizer hits again. We don't have any ice moves, but I'm sure that might be useful later at some point. Hi. I'm getting some. Come here, Peko. I got you, homie. Aqua Grunts probably have aqua or water types, huh? Oh, no, it's a Puccina. Puccina is just dark normal, right? It doesn't have... It can learn fire moves, can't it? But just not now. Hit it with that bubble. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't have the fire yet. Or I don't even know if it gets fire, actually. Oh. Okay, yikes. Not a... Wait, do you have Pursuit? My goodness, I really hope you don't have Pursuit. If you have Pursuit, I'm gonna cry. Okay. If that, you know what? I fully believe a Puccina would have Pursuit, though, is the thing. Get in there, Sleepy. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now you can hit it for a Rock Tomb that you just learned. Yeah! Get out of here! Oh. That was surprisingly less than I thought it would be. Okay. Decrease accuracy. We're gonna be Truant for a turn, though. I think we have time to afford being a Truant, so let's just scratch it. Let's see. Puccina is a pure Dark type. Okay, well that's good to know. What did it just do? What did it just do? I just saw it. We got identified. I don't know what that means though. I'm kind of scared now. Send it in the Rock Tomb. Yeah. Okay, it hit. No one died. Everything died. Everything is fine. Everything is great. No one got knocked out. Ooh, water sport. Okay, that's useful. Could be useful. Sam level 13. Nice. Get out of here, Grunt. Give me your things. Give me your money too. Yeah, we know we got the Devon Forest. Okay, so again, Quacklings, we are gonna skip a good chunk of the text for now because we did go over it over the randomizer at the moment. So for the time being, we're gonna try to catch up as far as we can back to where we were in the randomizer so that we could start reading text again. But if you guys want me to read something, do let me know. I'm okay with doing it if you guys want me to. Ooh, shiny. Not what I wanted to do though. Oh wait, we have cut now. We should be able to cut down some trees. Okay, we actually. Okay, well, there's our. I was gonna say let's get out of here so we don't run into a Whimsor, but here we go. We ran into the Whimsor for our encounter for the cave, so I guess we should catch it. It's a dupe though. Okay, who's gonna tank for us? I guess, and then Jack. Leonidas says, Nanashi, how would you feel I challenge you to a Pokemon battle? Awful, because I know you're very good at Pokemon, and you know your Pokemon. I am terrible at Pokemon, and I'm going to try my best to keep my Pokemon alive at the moment, so... In all likeliness, I'm probably not going to accept. At least until I know what I'm doing. Okay, we almost knocked out the Whimsor we could have got. But it's okay. Now we're going to have 2 Whimsors. There's no choice. Rest Earth Tunnel, I think, can only be Whimsor from what I can see here. So, it is what it is. Hey, Asmic, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Wave to you as well. How's your day treating you so far? Loki, I kind of want to play more Final Fantasy 11 right now, but Pokemon was also a mood, so we'll be back tomorrow or Thursday for that at least. How's the day going though? Leonidas says, what if I only use 1 Pokemon? Still no, because I'm almost certain you have some sort of way to go through my entire team. But who knows? Maybe one day. Okay, so this is our second Whimsor. First one was called Whimsical. Let's do what should we name Whimsor the second? Winnie? Winnie's not bad. That's actually pretty cute. Yeah, let's do Winnie. Let's give it Winnie. Okay, Winnie, welcome to the team. We have 2 of you now, but in case one of you falls, we can bring the other one out, I guess. Azric says, just got party for Paladin, so hopefully I survive it. Ooh, they're gonna be tanking? Okay. I hope you live. Try not to die. That would suck. Is he gonna build his cave now? I guess so. I don't think there was anything here we can pick up, but we're gonna just talk to them real quick. I could have sworn Rock Tomb hits a lot harder than it did, but wait, do we not have cut? I could have sworn we taught Circuit the... Oh. Okay, that's a problem. We don't have someone that can just learn cut on the side that we can spare for now. Thankfully, as far as I know, I don't think we need cut to progress yet. There's probably going to be an item here that we're going to be missing. But it's better that than... I think our moveset's kind of limited. We can't really... We don't have very much in the ways of variety at the moment. So for now, I think we're just going to keep the... We're going to keep the cut in our pocket and then eventually come back for this item. Imagine something really good and we have to pass it for now. Leonidas says Speaker. Speaker's not a bad one either. That would have been interesting. I like Winnie though. Winnie is a good name. What is this? Weakens fire moves. You know what? That's not bad for Bug, isn't it? Last time I checked, bugs don't really like fire, so... Okay, let's add Winnie to the list here. Let's see, next one is... I think Route 105. Oh no, actually no, that's not true. We're gonna have to go south first to take the boat, I think. Actually, speaking of, shouldn't we have a fishing rod by now? I don't think we have a fishing rod yet, though. We have to return the parts, but let's just go heal first. Otsukiro-san, konnichiwa. Genki. 今日またポケモンやるね。 今回はランダマイザーではないけど、本物のナズロックチャレンジです。今、6? Oh no, we have 7 now because we caught the second Whimser. 7、7、7。ポケモンが7つあるね。やっぱり、まあ、いっぱいいないけど、頑張ります。We don't have that many Pokemon to work with right now, but... Oh! You got a great ball. That's a nice ball. 元気だよ。よかったね。いいね。We're gonna go back to the Devon Corp. We're gonna talk to people. It's gonna be great. Leon says, I think you get the old rod in Dewford Town. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get it shortly then. What can we catch though? We're gonna... Well, that's funny because all we're gonna catch is another water Pokemon. We have so many water Pokemon already. Let's see. おつきらさん says 頑張れ。頑張りますよ。そうですね。最近、vtuber のコンベンションに来ました。名前はオフ会エクスポ。本当に良かったね。いろいろの人と vtuber の人、会いました。すごく良かった。私、本当にもう、まあ、たくさんの人が話しましたと、なんだろう。まあ、いろいろの人探しじゃない。話しました。例えば、今、夢のvtuber ドゥビーと話しました。あれは本当に良かった。楽しかった。なんか、すごくあの日すごく運があるけど、そうですね。同じの日、ミントファント名してますか？別の vtuber だけど、ミントファント名と、あと、なんだろう、ママ、アーティストと話しました。あやみさん。さんじゃなく、先生。あやみ先生と話しました。あれも超良かった。Oh, look, it's me. Are we fighting? Don't fight me, please. Okay, we're going down. We're going down to the boat. でも、そのオフ会エクスポね、すごく楽しかった。よかった。できてよかった。次はアニメエクスポでも、そうですね。オフ会エクスポは、もう少し楽しかったかもね。まあまあ、来週はアニメエクスポだけど。Oh, who's this? Oh, it's good that we talked to them. Oh, wow. That's nice. And actually, I have a perfect Pokemon to learn that, actually. At least I think it should be able to learn this. I'd be very surprised if it... Really? You can't learn False Swipe, but you can learn Cut? How's that possible? Okay. Well, shoot. Well, if anything, if we teach Jack, we can take Tackle out, maybe? The crits, Water Gun... I don't think we need Tail Whip for now. We can get rid of Tail Whip. Luckily, False Swipe is more like a temporary TM move anyway, so if we need to catch anything, False Swipe should work. Do we have any Great Balls? Are you in the shop yet? Yes, you are. Nice. We're gonna need those. Even those Great Balls. Oh, I don't have that much money. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we... From all the random things we picked up so far, maybe something's worth some money. I don't think we could use the Caesarite, right? Because the Caesarite, we need to have number one, the Caesar. Number two, to get Caesar, don't we need like the metal coat and trade it to somebody? Caesar, right? Oh no, I can't buy that. Oh well, shoot. The ice plate's 500. Oh, we just got those thunderstones, 1k. Flowstones, not bad. Wow, we have nothing to sell. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Didn't need your balls anyways. We have 10. We have actually. You know what? No, we're pretty set on balls. We have 10 and 10, I think, something like that. So we don't need that many yet. We need to go back south to get across the sea, though. Hopefully I'm not missing something else in the town that like gives us an item. I feel like there probably is another house that has a TM just hiding, but I don't know what it is, and you know what? I don't think we need it right now, so hopefully it doesn't become an issue. Okay, so we need to talk to. Ooh, oh, I don't have cut. Okay, it's fine. We can't cut that right now. We're missing 2 items. We're missing that one and another. We're missing that one and another. Another item near the cave. That's what it was. Oh, thankfully we could just run through this time. Yatta. You have money for me? Darn. I was hoping he's one of the ones that like rechargeable, so that you can, at the very least, fight him. Oh, is that, what is that actually? I don't know what that is. I'm curious. We're gonna fight it, but it looks like it could be another Whimser with the ears, but let's see. Leon says, gotta go to bed, got work tomorrow, have a good stream. Thank you so much for popping in, by the way. Oh, it's a Wingle. That's cute. I hope you have a lovely time resting, and make sure you get rested. Hopefully I'll talk to you sometime soon. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. And I will try to do my very best to have a wonderful stream that hopefully doesn't involve my Pokemon getting knocked out. So, you know, that's always nice, right? Let's see. Okay, thankfully we caught. I think this is where we caught our Wingle, actually, which is fun. Okay, Supersonic. Being very mean. I thought for sure that second bubble would have done it, but I guess we're hitting the quick attack now. Unless we hit ourselves. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. Okay. Level 5 Wingle was giving us some trouble too. What is our... Let's see, our gym. Next gym is 16, so... We just have to be a little bit careful of our levels here. But we... You know what? We probably will level up a tiny bit before we fight Brawly. It's Peko. Peko. Oh, speaking of Peko, have you guys saw the clips of Pekora being in not Until Dawn? That would be, it'd be freaky if he was in Until Dawn. No. Death Stranding 2. I still haven't played 1, so I don't want to spoil myself yet. But it looks very cool, like a very Kojima game, and I really want to get into the story and stuff. So hopefully we do a Death Stranding stream at some point on the channel too. Okay. Are you gonna run around still? Okay, that's fine. Come here. Head to Duford. We're sailing. Come on, Peko. Yippee! Man, I really like the remakes. That kind of just improve on what it looked like previously. Oh, Peko's Flying plus 2. How nice. You know, what are your, like, hold on, okay. The whole weird Duford. We gotta talk to Brawly, okay. And let's save 2 while we're at it. Chat, what are your, like, special abilities? You know, there's probably a better way to word that. What are your, like, surprising talents, I guess? Like, if you were put up on, like, I don't know, you were put up on a new, like, an introduction. If you wanted to introduce yourself with a fun fact, how about that? Like, what would be your fact, I guess? I just thinking one just now. I guess I could say I'm actually technically licensed to drive boats, which is kind of funny. My dad received a lovely gift from our relatives to teach him how to drive a boat. Again, it's an interesting gift, but needless to say, he went off to learn. But he was able to convince his teacher to bring me along as well to learn how to drive boats, and we both got our certification at the same time. It's really funny. So yeah, I can actually say I'm actually certified to drive a boat, which is or certain classes of boats. I can't drive like super yachts or like yachts I can actually still do. I think it's more like cruise ships, like really big cruise ships. That I have no idea how I'd like pilot, but that would be interesting too, though. I'm sure it's like the equivalent of driving a regular car and like I don't know, a truck, right? The truck is a completely different beast. Oh, we have a fishing rod now, though. So, okay, here's the thing, though. I'm almost certain. I'm gonna check the map right now, but I'm almost certain all we can catch here in these waters are Magikarp, which, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Magikarp does evolve into Gyarados at some point. Let's see. Let me check the map here. The Route 106, 105. Can we hit 106 from here? Oh, we can. Okay. So... Ooh, Pokeball. Ridgemail tea. That's a lot of tea. What is this for? I don't know what this is for. Let's see. Let's check it. Stationary, featuring an illustration of a high-tension steel suspension bridge. Have a Pokemon hold it for delivery. Oh, well, that's cute. Not very useful as far as items we could use, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look right now. Let's see, fishing. Hold on, I have to check the legend for this too. I think the standard catch. Catchable using an old rod. Okay. So we can catch a few things here. We have a chance. Okay, so here's the thing. We can wait for a bigger rod to try to catch a Wilmer according to this map. Or anything that can, pop up within using surf, which is not a bad thing either. But if we try fishing, we can narrow it down on both Route 106 and 105 to a Tentacool or a Magikarp, both of which I would not mind having. But again, it's more water Pokemon. Guess we'll see. Pokemon King 604, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hi Nana. Hi Pokemon King. How's it going? We're considering our catches at the moment. We now have the old rod, so now we're just kind of figuring out if we're gonna try to hold on to it to try surfing for other things, or if we're gonna actually try going for a Magikarp or a Tentacool. I actually like both of those Pokemon. I actually want the Magikarp because Gyarados is kind of awesome. I'm gonna fish in Route 105. I'm feeling the vibe of Route 105. So let's see. First off, let's turn that back on. Pokemon King says it's me, Pokemon. Oh, welcome back. It's nice seeing you, Pokefan. You changed your name again, I see. Very cool. Otsuki-san wrote something but then disappeared, so feel free to type it again if so. Wait, this is Route 106. Oh. Okay, they're both Route 106. That's interesting. Okay, so then in that case, either way we would have to. Ooh, hello. Special attack, nice. Either way, we'll have to go for a catch. You know what? I'm hoping we get a Magikarp here. I'm really hoping because Magikarp's also a favorite of mine because of how silly it is, but also Gyarados is cool. Let's assign that. Oh, don't want that. Turn that on. Am I pressing? I might be just pressing the wrong button for this. That's fine. Okay, you know what? We'll just use it manually. Okay, old rod, please give us the magic carp. Give us the tentacle. Ah. Okay. Uneventful first one. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the shiny magic carp is gonna go. Can you imagine? Nothing biting. Is it because this guy's fishing here? Okay, hold on. Maybe let's move a little. We don't want to disturb him while he's fishing on his side, you know? It's kind of rude for fishers to kind of overlap like that, so let's do this. Yeah! Okay, what is it? What did he give me? It's a tentacle. Okay, I'll take it. I was hoping for Magikarp, but tentacle's cool too. We got a Tentacruel. Oh, you're level 5. Hold on, let's false swipe you. Pokemon King says, remember my Pokemon region? I do. I remember you working very hard on it. Did you build on the world a bit more too? If so, that's exciting. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. So no more fighting. Get in that bag, toss a Pokeball at it. It'll be great. Yippee! Okay, I think we have a tentacle. Let's go. Okay, so we have a tentacle. Now we have to name it though. Tentacruel's not really an octopus though. So I was gonna name it Taco, but it's more like a jellyfish. Otokiro-san says, nice, nice ね。ありがとう。あ、そうですね。Otokiro-san、今回、このテンタクルを名前を挙げてほしい。お願いね。名前を選んでください。今回。Pokemon King says, instead of a gym leader, do you want to be an Elite Four member with normal types? If you'd like, it's really up to you. I don't mind being any sort of gym leader or gym leader. I could just be a regular NPC for all I care. So you know what? Whatever you would like and prefer. でもそう、Otokiro-さん、名前を選んでください。今回。これはあなたの、ポケモン。今回。Let's see, what should we name Tentacle? Town,私、名前あるね。多分。Noodle. That could be one too. Oh, Otokiro-san came up with a name though. Let's see. Kuragun? Kuragun? それ正解? Let me see. Kuragen. Kuragen ね。Kuragen でお願いします。じゃあ、Kuragen でやります。注意して、これを、よし、OK。いいじゃない。くらげ。OK。じゃあ、くらげ。やった。じゃあ、Otokiroさんのポケモンね、クラゲ。いいね。Oh, you know what? We should level Kuragen. Kuragen is going to be pretty useful, I think. So, oh, nope. We're going to fight a trainer first. Don't want to really fight you yet, but I guess we have to. Slack off? That's not nice. I have a slack off too. How dare you? What was it? I was there since the slack offs existed. You dare preach the old language with me. Well, I can't remember what the exact quote was, something like that. It was like, you dare quote the old texts to me. I was there when they were written or something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. What is slack off week against it? It's just normal, straight up, right? So wouldn't that mean fighting is good? We don't have a fighting type move. We do have psychic. I'm scared that this one will know some sort of super ability. Oh wait, no, it probably has Truant though. Hit with another bubble. Oh, it doesn't have Truant? Oh, it does, okay. I think we're fine. Another one. Encore? I mean, I'll do it just for you. Another 1S. Let's see. Pokemon King asks, okay, do you want to be helping my friends make more of the fake mon? Oh, like in, you want me to help you design the Pokemon? If you'd like me to. I mean, I can't really provide more than just ideas on the stream here, but if you want me to think of some ideas, I could try to. If anything, though, I would love to see your ideas all come to fruition versus me adding something in there, you know? So it's up to you in the end, but most of all, just do what makes you happy, right? Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna switch up some Pokemon here. The funny thing is we have a serious problem with having too many water types. Whimsical's cool, but I don't think we're gonna use Whimsical for now. So we're gonna deposit Whimsical for Tentacool. I don't think we still have Cut. We don't have Cut still, do we? That's awkward. Let's see. Let's switch to Pokemon here. Okay, so we're gonna bring up Kuragin. Then thank you Otsukira-san for the lovely name. We have 4 water types now. We are in big danger if we fight the electric gym. I'm slowly becoming a water gym leader, I think. But we're gonna level up Tentacool a little bit. Wait, Tentacool can level up without trading, right? I'm pretty sure. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure they can. Thank you for waiting. Omatase shimashita. Arigatou gozaimasu. Let's see. Otsukira-san says arigato. Oh, yeah. Tanoshii ne. Ii janai. Mario, welcome back to the stream. I made it in time. Hey, you did. Nice seeing you again. How's everything treating you? How's post-off guy treating you? I'm very sad that it's over still, but you know, we live and learn. How about you? Everything good? You made it for the Nuzlocke. I'm gonna... Oh, we need to level... If we're gonna level... If we're gonna level our new Tentacool, we should probably go back to... the other town. Oh, you know what? No, before that, actually. We're gonna try catching in the cave nearby, because I think there's a encounter there too. I'm pretty sure, last I checked. And we might as well, we might as well see what we have to work with both of those Pokemon before anything else, right? At least that's what I think. What do you guys think? There's a cave here. Save also. Let's see. Pokemon King says, well, you can go on my Discord server. Sure, perhaps. Yeah, we can see about that at some time. Otsukira-san says... Let's see. お仕事行ってくる。頑張ってね。そうですか。じゃあ頑張ってください、Otsukira-san. 行ってらっしゃい。Please have fun at work and do your best. 頑張れね。So thank you so much for our lovely Tentacool. We're gonna do our best to raise them, hopefully. Kuragin is gonna be in safe hands, so have a fun day at work, okay, Otsukira-san? Ganbare. Mario says, just want to say it was super nice to meeting you at Offkai, dude. Yeah, same with you. Likewise. It was very fun. I hope you had a ton of fun for the last few days as well. I miss it a lot. Offkai was like a ton of fun for me, and I really wish I could have had more time to explore more, especially San Jose, because San Jose is quite cozy. Or at least to me it was. I whenever I go to that convention center in particular, I always pop by the boba store in that little shack nearby, like it's like a block away. So good. I already miss it, but what can I do, right? I'm ready back home. Okay, so Granite Cafe is here. Now, I'm pretty sure we can catch a bunch of different things in the Granite Granite Cave, but I don't know what they are. And you know, I kind of want to keep it a surprise too, because I could probably just pull it up on the list here, but I'm gonna run around. Oh, okay, that's our encounter. Okay, that was really quick. Zubat. Oh, another flying type. That's great. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna complain. Zubat's cool. Can we involve the Crobat in this gen? I don't even know, actually. Let's see. Because I think Zubat... Was it Zubat, Golbat, Crobat? I think you have to go to Golbat first, right? Let's see. Mario says, I only did 2 days, but me and my fiance had a ton of fun, and you're right, the area was... no, you're right. The area was so cozy, right? Such a good area. I can't wait to go back. Hopefully I'll see you guys there at the next off guy, because off guy is just a lot of fun. I'm definitely already considering going back the next year, because I had so much fun talking to so many people there. And Leonidas is Booba store. No, not a Booba store. We're in the Boba store. One O less. That's tapioca. Tapioca, yummy. It's chewy. Goes in tummy good. But yeah, Boba stores are great. Got some nice tea. It's lovely. I think they had some honeydew teas that were really, really yummy. So that's the ones I went for, like a honeydew milk tea, honeydew soda. With I think lychee jelly was the drink. They had collab drinks too. It was really cool. For I don't know if it was specifically for Offkai, but they had a bunch of VTuber drinks at the same time, which I assume, now that I say it out loud, it's probably for the same reason. Oh, we got a Zubat now. Let's go. I'm okay with Zubat. This is nice. Let's see. Crobat is a friendship evolution. It evolves from Golbat. Okay. Oh, well, that's good then. We just have to keep it in our party then. Let's see. Let's see. Zubat. What should we name it? Zubat, we should do... Batwoman, Leonidas says. Nah, I'm gonna have to say Batwoman every single time I use them. That's a bit... that's not bad, but it could be better. What about the rest of you? Do you guys want to... Actually, Mario, you're here. Would you like to name our Zubat for this Nuzlocke run? Because I don't think you've had an opportunity to name a Pokemon yet. Would you like to? Unless I think of a name off the top of my head right now. Mario, if you're still around, I'm giving you the name opportunity here. So you let me know what you want to name or freshly catch the Zubat. Maybe we should be something cool. What are the other bat-themed names? Dracula? Alucard? Nightwing? That's not a bad one either. Yeah, you're going really DC in this one, huh? I'm gonna choose a name. Let's do this. Draculina. Draculina. Now, you know what? To be fair, that one's actually kind of long too, but it's fine. Okay, we have a Zubat. I'm kind of curious what else we could have caught in that cave. But you know what? I'll take a Zubat. Zubat's cool. Especially, I'm pretty sure in this gen we can at least evolve it into a Crobat as well. And Crobats are cool. Okay, so let's do some leveling here. So we have 2 flyings. Do we need the bug type though? Bug is not so good against fighting too, I think, right? But it also has the... It has the psychic typing though, is the thing. I think we want the Dustox. We want the Dustox in our team for now. Brawly is fighting, so we want to... Wait, no, is that right? No, that's right. So we want the fighting... We want the psychic move from Dustox to hit fighting at least. Leonidas says bug and fighting both resist each other. Okay, well that's good to know at least. The problem right now we're getting is that we have too many water, too many flying. You know what? I think it's Peko. Or not Peko. That Pico is their bird. Wingle's cute and as heck, but I think we need to switch out Pico or Ghibli. This is Ghibli. Don't mind me. So we're gonna move out Ghibli and change into Zubat. Poison also resists fighting. Is Zubat inherently poison? Oh, it is. Okay, so that could work. Withdraw this. Okay, so that gives us 2 Pokemon to level right now. We're gonna probably go back on the boat to get back to a lower level area, so that we don't absolutely lose the Pokemon we just got. Okay, so we have a friendship Pokemon, which is kind of fun. Oh, did that do that last time? The close up? That's nice though. Nurse Joy, cute. I don't even know that's Nurse Joy. I think that's just a Pokemon Center lady, according to like what people say it is. Oh, okay. Tentacool can learn Cut. Do we want it to learn Cut though? Probably not. Not yet. Let's see. We can also... How does friendship work again? I think it's like you give it items, you keep it in your party. We have the bell. I think we can also do that too, but we don't have a bell at the moment. Let's see. Hey, Nurse Joy is taken. But there's like 500 Nurse Joys though, at least in Ash's world. Michael says you don't let them faint. Oh well, that's easy, isn't it? And especially in the Nuzlocke run, that's a good thing. But also welcome back, Michael. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Nice seeing you. Okay, we're gonna level up Draculina, and oh, prevents flinching. That's kind of nice actually. We're gonna level Draculina and Kuragen for now. You know what? Maybe I should move out Jack. And actually, hold on. Let me update the Nuzlocke list real quick so that we know. Oh, you know what? This list actually tells you what you could have possibly caught in there. Oh wow, we could have caught an Onyx, an Abra, an Axew, and Aaron. Aw man, well, you know what? Zubat's cool. I don't mind Zubat. Zubat's cool. Draculina. And let's see. Kuragen. Our lovely Tentacool that we've gotten named by Otsukida-san. That's all the above, just don't let it faint. Okay, well I mean, that's a plan. Hopefully we don't let them faint at any point. Okay, so we need to go back first actually. Let's go back to the other bushes next to the old man's house so that we can at the very least level a little safer or get them up to level. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say maybe we can take out who's high level right now? Actually, I don't remember who's high level right now. I think it was Jack or Oshawott, but Jack I think is gonna be pretty high level going into this already, so Let's see. Let me look at the level limit too. For level limit, it's 16 for Brawly. So actually, Jack is way over now. So we need to turn off the EXP share. But yeah, Michael, how's everything been? What have you been up to? Will I be seeing you around Anime Expo perhaps? Route 104 already caught, I think. Yeah, we caught them in the bushes. We caught our Wingull there. Another Wurmple. Nice. Wait, actually, well, that's a nostalgic sound, the tentacle sound. Ooh, okay. Our move list could use a little work, but we'll get there. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, let's give it a supersonic too. And avoided it. Okay, let's switch back to Draculina. Michael says yes. Oh yeah, let's go. Noise. Can't wait. Hopefully I'll see you there then. Wait, how's your week up to the con treating you so far? Hope it's been good. What does Astonish do again? Oh, I used it, not checked it. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, the slightly annoying thing about this is that we're not anywhere close to a Pokemon Center, so we're just gonna have to use a lot of berries, I think, to continue leveling here. Oh, you know what? I guess I could just keep fishing. I could keep fishing in the near the other town, and then we're level 5-ish, right? Give it a little gust. Michael says, just been busy cleaning up. Ah, me too. I just went to Offkai recently. Lot of fun. So much fun. I wish I could go back again. I want to go back again, hopefully next year. Tons of fun. You know what? We're gonna go back to the city. At least over there we can situate ourselves next to the Pokemon Center, and we can just fish out our targets. Michael says, too bad I didn't go to Offkai. I was tempted to bring out the expression machine again. Let's go. That would have been cool. I was tempted to bring the crate machine too, actually, which would have been funny, but I actually opted out against it at the last minute because I didn't really, at the time, I didn't really know anyone that was going to the con, and I didn't want to bring all the ingredients without knowing if people were going to come in and also eat, you know. So now that I made a lot more friends over there and in the con, and hopefully for the future, maybe next time I'll bring the pan and it'll be nice, you know. Michael says, so crepes during Fanime? You know, I'll think about it. So the funny thing is, if I'm gonna go back up to San Jose for a con, as much as I also love Fanime, I was legitimately super impressed of how Offkai was. So I might legit just make my next trip next year's Offkai if possible. We'll see how it goes, though. They really depended on funds, too. So, you know, there's the Magikarp. That would have been nice. Let's see. We can do a full cafe with crepes in the hotel room. We could. I can make a pretty mean matcha latte, too. So, I can help with the drinks as well. I'm sure it wouldn't even be too hard. Kuragen, you did your best. Let's send in Draculina. Maybe we should teach... Who was it? Draculina? I think Draculina can learn cut. Or actually, Duragan might be able to, but... Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? At least it's getting friendship, I guess. Let's see. Michael says, yay, I brought my matcha whisk with me to the Fanime. Nice. Yeah, the matcha whisk is helpful. I was gonna... If I do decide to do the matcha lattes, which actually in hindsight is actually pretty possible, given I need the milk for the crepe batter anyways. I would probably bring my own whisk also, so either way works. Okay, this is going a lot better. Let's lead with our Tentacool and then go into our Zubat to level up for now. Especially if it's Magikarp, the Magikarp should make it a little easier to level and catch up for now. Yeah, the espresso sounds nice too. I can't wait. Hopefully the next time around. I'm trying to think how the next year is gonna go for now, because after AX I think there's a pretty long. Yeah, right. I think there's a pretty long break between at least cons in the general area where I'm around. Because remember, I have to travel to AX. It's still a bit of a drive. So I think it's really gonna, when I think about it more, I think it's gonna really depend on the funds that I have. You know what? How do I use the old rod though? Do I hold X maybe? Oh, let's go. There you go. Figured it out. Let's go. Registering more than 2 items. So nice. Okay, this one, Kuragen started off, but I think we're gonna switch back to Draculina. Honestly, this is kind of how I was gonna go with the Magikarp either way, so it's fine. It works out. Oh, Supersonic. Of course they hit it too. Never lucky with our Supersonics. Or Leech Life. What else can we do? I'm trying to think. And a Poison Sting. Oh, okay. We're, the Supersonic is really getting its work. Okay, another one. Really? Okay. Okay, Draculina, you need a break already. Let's send in Sleepy. 3 hits in a row. 3 self-hits in a row. We're not losing Draculina to something so silly. I know Poison Sting only does like 1 or 2 damage, but at the very least, we need to get him out of there. Oh, look, the Quick Claw came in the clutch. I rocked him in there. Yeah, get out of here. This is gonna take a while. Let's go heal. Save some, oh wait, we don't have to go that far to fish actually. We just go to the right, huh? Yippee! Yeah, so after Anime Expo, I can't really think of any other cons that pop up. Maybe Impulse at some point. Let's see, Impulse. Oh wait, hold up. Uh-oh. Okay, well shoot. I forgot Dewford Town's actually technically Oh, you know what? We have the dupe claws actually. We have the dupe claws. I just realized we can actually try catching that Magikarp, because if it's only one of 2, and if it's always going to be a tentacle, we don't have to stick to the tentacle, right? We can actually switch over to. Yeah, we can actually switch over to the Magikarp whenever it pops up in the town, and that counts it to the catch actually. Oh yo, okay, wait, we can get a Magikarp still. Let's go. Oh, we're poisoned. Wow, we're gonna have so many water Pokemon in our team though. We're legit the water Pokemon gym leader at this point. Call me Misty. Get some EXP for everybody. Okay, let's switch this out. So, yes, Dewford Town technically is a catch, and we have a Tentacool already, which means the Dupe Clause takes effect, right? So we can actually keep fishing until we reach something else that's not a Tentacool. And ideally that's a Magikarp. That's a Tentacool. And ideally it's a Magikarp, and then we can actually raise that Magikarp too. So I see no flaws in my logic here. I think it technically works in the full extent of a Nuzlocke, how a Nuzlocke goes. So yeah. I'm gonna probably list this down too. Nuzlocke, Dewford. Oh, okay. Apparently Whalmer could be a choice too, but I don't think we're gonna catch a Whalmer with an old rod. I have a feeling it's gonna be like you need a great or at least a ultra for that. Leonidas says, if that's the case, why catch the second Whismer? Because for the second Whismer, according to the map that I see here, all you can catch is Whismer in that cave. So we just caught it anyways. Let's see. Or again, I don't know if it's actually true, but that's what the map said. So, and I believe it. Yawn for sleeping, slack off for healing. Do we have a lot of normal moves? I guess the feint attack is just better though, right? Never misses too. Oops. Yeah, I don't think we need the scratch. Let's get rid of the scratch for now. Yee! Okay, so... yeah, okay, so let's try catching that Magikarp. Assuming that the only things we can catch here are Magikarp and Tentacle, we should be able to get a Magikarp. And that will count for our run. Yeah, Magikarp. Okay, sweet. Okay, now all we have to do is not destroy it. In here, Jack. Oh, we have to be careful with Jack though, actually. I just remembered. Jack right now is Jack is actually at level cap for Brawly, so we can't take Jack very often. You know what? We could probably leave Jack in for Magikarp while we're leveling them up, actually. That's probably the better way to go about this. Wow, we're really becoming the water gym though. Let's let's go. Question marks. I already know what I'm gonna name this Magikarp. In honor of a very special fox friend. Well, not my friend personally, but she's everyone's friend. And she did, oh, Constrict. Okay, we'll take it. Carp. Yeah, Magikarp. Virtually useless in battle as it can only splash around. As a result, it's considered to be weak. However, it is a very hardy Pokemon that can survive in any body of water, no matter how polluted it is. Wow. That sounds like Goldfish, actually. Goldfish, I think, can do that too. And they get really big, and it's kind of scary sometimes. Give a nickname? Yes, we're giving it. Of course we're giving it the nickname. Akaina. Okay. For those who get the joke, you know. For those who don't, that's okay. I can explain that. You know, I can explain it. There's another VTuber who is a very awesome kitsune fox. She had a challenge once where she wanted to catch a shiny Magikarp, which is the golden one. Very cool, very awesome. The problem is she had terrible luck trying to fish it, and she was doing her best, her very, very best, to catch a golden Magikarp. But every single time it came up, it was red. And for those who don't know, Akai in Akai in Japanese means red. So every single time it popped up and she saw it was red, she's like, Akai na, it's red, not gold. I was so proud of her though when she finally fished out the golden one. She was so happy. It's such a good moment. Okay, Jack, you're taking a break so that the rest of these guys can learn. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me see here. 14. I like the circuit. Circuit has actually helped us quite a bit so far. Yeah, you know what? I do like the circuit. I was thinking we could switch it out for another Pokemon, but in hindsight, I still want to keep it as in our party. So you know what? That's fine. We could turn this back on. Let's see. What's this VTuber's name, if you don't mind? Yeah, of course. She's awesome. You should definitely check her out. Her name is Fubuki. Fubuchan. If you just look up Fubuki and Magikarp, you'll immediately find her. She's really cute. She's great too. Definitely watch her if you get the chance. Let's see. If I see you catch one more water type, I'm gonna tell Maxi to get rid of all water. Well, you know, sometimes it can't be helped though. This is literally, we keep getting flying and water types, which is kind of funny. Sometimes it's like that though. You know what? Can't be helped. If we have the EXP share on, I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna move Zubat to first then. I think I don't remember if this was actually true, but I think the first Pokemon got a bit more friendship than the others. At least that's what I think. So let's see. Michael says maybe IGN was right. Too much water. I mean, technically, I guess you're. I mean, they're technically right, I suppose. All we've been running to is water and flying types at the moment, so yeah, maybe a bit more water than needed. But and in fact, we're playing Sapphire too, so there's gonna be a lot of water eventually. At least this one can only splash around. We should have a splash off with that Magikarp and our Magikarp. It'd be really funny, but it'll take forever. Let's see. Leonardo says YouTube scares me sometimes. Why? As long as you're not looking for weird things, YouTube's algorithm should give you some nice things, at least for the most part. Or at least I hope it does, because that's kind of how the VTubing stuff works. For the most part, the YouTube algorithm it feels kind of random at times, especially with our especially with VTubing, or like not VTubing, just streaming in general on YouTube. I don't really know who usually gets our stream, or if it's just like a similar, like I don't know if we really fully made it into the VTuber algorithm yet, you know? And that's usually how you get more like viewers to come in. But I mean, given that the last few streams we've had people who introduced themselves, they mentioned that they saw us on the feed, so that's never a bad thing, right? It seems like it'll work. All I did was type in Fubuki, and it's not Fabuki, it's Fubuki, so F-U-B-U-K-I, and then Magikarp, then that should pop up. But if in anything, it's such a close enough search that it probably should pop it up. Ah, Fubuki. I'd love to work with her one day. That'd be fun too. Have a fishing contest. As a Liu Shang's fishing rod expert at this point, I would challenge her to a carp contest. She would probably win, honestly. But that's the fun in it too, right? Fish together. Friggity Frackety, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Is streamer boy wife? I guess I don't know. I guess I could be. Depends on what you want in a boy wife. I do cook. I can make some pretty yummy dishes. I was a professional chef for a bit too, so, and actually at a Michelin reviewed restaurant. So you know, I do have some cooking skills under my belt. I can make you something really yummy if you really like me to. Speaking of which, we need to do another cooking stream soon. It's been a bit. I need to set up the table and get that working again, but hopefully. But either way, frickety frackety. I think I read that right. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far. What are you up to? What's been up? How you doing? Nice face. I watched some Hades. Not sorry. Yes, Hades, but I watched some clips of Hades from Hercules recently, and I really like his vibe. It's so funny. I think that's what he actually said. He says at some point that exact line, I think. Like, hey, how's it going? Nice face. Let's see. But I suppose, I mean, what do you guys think, Chad? Do I technically count as a boy wife? What do you guys think? Let's see. Leonidas says, dang, she streams in Japanese, my only weakness. Well, the nice thing is that she does have a lot of clippers. So that the funniest parts of her streams tend to usually pop up into clips at some point. So if anything, the clips aren't a bad way to watch her too. And actually, that's kind of how I got into watching her as well. I saw English clips being translated to English that I could watch. And I mean, you guys know me, I like Pokemon, right? So I saw her fishing stream for Pokemon. It was really funny. We need to change out. We don't have enough PP for this. I mean, all that Magikarp's gonna do is splash, right? So we send in the. Should be safe to send Kuragin in. Forgitty Frackety, do you also like Pokemon? Do you play a lot of Pokemon yourself? Constrict should be good, right? Give it a little squeeze. Oh, that does very little. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna send a Poison Sting too. If anything, Leonidas, you can also use those streams as an opportunity to also practice your Japanese too, if you wanted to learn it. Most of the Japanese that they use isn't, I'd say, the most complicated. So at the very least, you get some maybe basic words here and there too. And sometimes just the funny things that happen just kind of transcend language, you know? Especially in like some other VTuber streams, you know? Let's see. Leonidas says everyone knows that the wife has better cooking skills. No offense. How dare! You doubt my power? That's the only power I have too. Come on. I worked so hard on this. That's probably true though. If I did have a wife one day, I'd probably, either way, like no matter what, would probably say her cooking was probably better because, you know, it's made with love. But that doesn't mean mine can't be just as good. What did they say in Face the Night? Fake. There's nothing in the rules that say the copy can be better than the original. Let's see. Nothing beats a wife home's cooking. Sorry. Well, what if I'm the wife is the thing? What if I'm the, well, as they say, the boy wife? I think it's more cooking from your loved one is like what is the best, right? I feel like that's what it is, in my opinion, but I could be wrong too. I know, oh, really too slow. I know there are people out there who can't cook, which is okay. That's why we're here also, right? We're here to help teach people how to cook, or like try to make the things that people do want to learn how to cook. I figured sushi was one of them because, well, number one, that's my favorite dish, but I imagine there's kind of an allure around sushi that people don't really know about, and it's actually not as hard as you might think, but getting it to a point where you are really happy with it and tastes really well, that's what kind of makes it difficult. Oh, nothing again. That one just went straight up though. I didn't press anything. Another one. Fish. Fish. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the stream. The ranch dressing fiasco. Ash. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Head Chef Nanashi. I like cooking. I hope you do too, because we're gonna be cooking a lot here, and we're trying to cook our team right now. What in the team is? Did you just see our team build at the moment? We're at this point, we're practically a flying water gym. we have no sort of variety. Right now, we're kind of leveling our spares, I guess, our side Pokemon, so that we do have a bit more variety. But right now, we are just built flying. Let's see, it's flying, water, normal, and bug types. And I do know there's a lightning gym coming up at some point, and that is scaring me because we have no way to fight that. So we're working on it right now. But welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far, and hopefully you can spend a little time here with us as I figure out what the heck we're gonna do. Right. Okay. So right now, next, if you know your Pokemon games, we're fighting Brawly, and Brawly is a fighting type gym. I don't. Other than I have a Dustox that knows Confusion. That's essentially all we have. That's essentially all we have to fight Brawly with at the moment. Because fighting weak to the psychic, right? Oh, well, actually, no, wait. Flying weak to flying too, no? So actually, the Zubat we just caught might actually be pretty useful in a bit here. Once it learns the flying move, I guess. Leonidas says, I refuse to eat any type of seafood. My future wife might convince me to try it. Okay. Respectable. Seafood's yummy. I mean, it's a acquired taste for some, though. I can understand. Because not everyone likes the sea taste, I guess. I have some friends who are like that, too. That being said, see, I love seafood. Like scallops, fish. Even seaweed, like there's so many things from the sea. It's so yummy. Though there are some things I won't eat from the sea. So far there hasn't been that many things I wouldn't try eating. But the one that immediately came to mind just now was sea cucumbers. I don't think I could ever do sea cucumbers. They're kind of gross. Or they kind of give me the heebie-jeebies when I see them being prepared, so I'm good on the sea cucumbers. You guys can have the sea cucumbers if you want from my plate, but not too bad. Sea cucumbers are kind of the one thing. Like I've had ankimos, like fish liver. I've had the weirder stuff too for like what was it called? I think there's in Japan it's a delicacy. It's certain fish's sperm sac. I had it because well, to be fair, I didn't really want to try it, but I did get offered it by a very lovely person who was treating me. So, you know, and I'm a chef. I should try everything once, right? So I tried it, and while it wasn't bad, it wasn't too bad actually. The taste wasn't too bad, but the just the thought of it also kind of made it a little bit weird. So, so you know, I don't think I would go out of my way to have it again. Like, if it was on the table and there was nothing else, I wouldn't mind eating it. It's okay, but I wouldn't really go out of my way to find it, you know? Let's see, goldfish are delicious. You've had goldfish? I don't think I've had goldfish myself. I don't think they're meant to be eaten either, actually. Did you mean the crackers or the actual goldfish? Let's see, then I says, what? A fish is what? Yeah, the sperm sac. I can't remember the exact name of it right now, but I've had it before. Not bad, actually. And you know, honestly, there's have been weirder things eaten out there. Like we're out there eating like pig intestines sometimes, you know. And like Chinese cooking, you eat pig intestine like fried, and that's pretty good. That's tasty. Leonidas says, I lost my appetite. Unbelievable. Well, you know, to each their own, you know, right? There's some things that are delicacies that are not necessarily things that other people would eat, but and so on other parts of the world they do eat it. So let's see. Michael says pig intestine is yummy. Pig intestine is yummy. I try not to eat it too often because, you know, the content of it is not very good for you for the most part, but it is yummy when I get the chance to. I lost my appetite. Unbelievable. It's okay. You know what? It's if anything, like the locale. I was in Japan at the time trying that thing, so like, if anywhere would make something that I would not normally eat yummy, I figured it would probably and very most likely be in Japan. So I felt comfortable giving it a try there, and it didn't feel like it's not like a joke item. It's like it's something legitimately that sushi bars used to serve and eat. So another Zubat. Are there only Zubats in here? Let's see. Should we just have a Zubat fight? Not gonna go very well though, I imagine. Astonish. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Okay, let's switch out. Michael asks, have you tried Dinuguan? Let me check what that is. The name off the top of my head doesn't immediately ring any bells, but let me see. Dinuguan. Let's see. The Filipino stew made of bite-sized pork, cooked in pig's blood, vinegar, and spices. I have not. That sounds interesting and yummy. I don't think that's what... So there's one dish that I had that was, like, I think it was in Asia at one point that I tried having. And it was called, Well, actually, I don't remember what it's called, actually, unfortunately. But it was like congealed blood in a soup form, which I did try. Was definitely not a big fan of. But a lot of other people liked it, so you know that's on them. That's cool. But this one, this one doesn't sound like it. From what I'm reading here, it sounds like it's more like a. It does include some of the pig's blood, but that's not like the main thing that is the focus of the dish. So. I haven't tried this before. You know what? I have a few Filipino friends. I'm sure they could kind of let me know how it is and where to get it. But oh, speaking of, speaking of, you guys are gonna. You might, if we have any Filipinos in the chat, you might be a little mad at me right now. But you might get a little mad from me right now. But it's hard to confess this, but I've actually never had I've never had Jollibees yet. I still need to do that. You know, funny enough, I don't have that many Jollibees local. Oh well, close to where I am. So I guess that's part of the reason why I haven't been able to have it. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised myself. I haven't had any Jollibees yet. Let's see. It's yummy. Oh, okay, I'll check it out later. You can find it at Filipino restaurants. Cool. Good to know. Oh, we could have had a makuhita. Aw, that's darn. That would have been nice. That's okay. That's fine. Wait. Why do I feel danger here? That's an. Oh no, that's a fighting type. Fighting type good against normal, isn't it? Let's switch to flying. Aortic, welcome back to the stream. How's it going, my dude? Hope everything's going well. Sorry I'm late. No, don't worry. Better late than never. Welcome, welcome. How's your week treating you so far? Hope everything's going well. Michael says I like Popeye's chicken more. You know what? I am a big fan of Popeyes. So, if you're saying it's better than, wait, hold on. This was being. Sorry, I'm just noticing we're getting slapped, but I don't want to. 2 crits? Wow. Thankfully, it didn't do very much. Yeah, so I haven't had Jollibees. I wouldn't know if their chicken was better or not. I heard they're mostly famous for their chicken, so I would love to give Jollibees a try at some point. In terms of chicken, you say. Okay, well, guess we'll see. Let's see. Has Whimsical perished? No, Whimsical's still around. They're currently boxed at the moment because in terms of coverage for Brawly, we kind of have to change up our team a little. So right now they're taking a break. And right now we have 3 new members of our team. I would like you to meet. That's the wrong menu. I would like you to meet us. Oh, so you know Sleepy. We have Draculina the Zubat, Akaina the Magikarp, and Kuragen the Tentacool. We're trying to level these 3 up right now. It's getting there. It's gonna take a little time, but we're gonna get some levels in, and that'll put us at hopefully the right spot for Brawly. Brawly, oh, an Abra. That would have been nice to catch too, but actually, you know what? We only would have been able to level it to a. What was it? We can only level it to a Kadabra. Alakazam, I think you need to trade, right? Last I checked. He's gonna teleport it. Oh, we got first hit. Okay, let's see. Did we get it? Yeah, the Quick Claw comes in clutch. Escrew, nice. We just have to watch our levels here. I think, let me double check the tracker again for the Nuzlocke, but I think it's 16. As long as we don't pass 16, Pokemon wise, then that Pokemon's safe to run in Brawly's gym. You know what? Let's go take a walk to the Pokemon Center real quick. Michael says, but if you want Filipino snacks, sure. But there are Filipino bakeries and such I'd rather go to. Oh, okay. Okay, understandable. You know what? Funny, now that we're talking about Filipino food, I'm low-key kind of, I really want lechon at the moment. I'm thinking of lechonk, I think. I'm thinking of lechonk at the same time. And I'm getting hungry thinking of lechon. Okay, so let's do a little leveling here. I'll play a little safe. In fact, actually, add level cap for Roxanne. That was already sketchy in itself, so if we just get a few more levels, I think that would make us pretty safe, or at least equal to Brawly's gym. Let's see. Michael says Lechonk kawaii. Lechonk is very cute. I like Lechonk too. What was there evolve? I think it was Oinkleon, right, or something. Really funny. Let's see. Leonardo says Firefly is getting a new skin too. I forgot to mention that. Oh, is she? That's cool. Would not mind that either. There's a lot of things coming out in Star Rail that I'm excited about, but I'm trying to keep up, and also having the funds is kind of a thing too. Ooh, 11. Let's see. Pip says hello. Welcome back, Pip. It's nice seeing you. How's your day treating you so far? Welcome, welcome. Nice seeing you again. We're doing some leveling right now. We have 3 new Pokemon, part of our team, that has to kind of get up to speed before we can take them to the Brawly gym. Brawly, I have a distinct feeling it's gonna take one of our Pokemon. Mostly because of my fault. I have a feeling I'm gonna accidentally make a mistake of typing. But hopefully that is not the case, right? Let's see. Michaels asks, have you tried Lechonk kawaii? Oh, not. Oh, were you saying? Wait, were you trying to say kawaii and not kawaii earlier? I assumed you meant kawaii. Lechonk is kawaii though. Let's see. Yes, yeah. Lechonk kawaii I've had, and that's delicious. I love Lechonk kawaii. I like the I mean, it's the same thing as the Chinese variety too. It's pretty similar, right? And I'm a big fan of that one too. Let's see, 74 pulls saved. Very nice. Keep those pulls going. You're gonna need all of them. Oh, that's another Makuhita. Let's see. It was a pun. Ah, I see. Nicely done. It was a good pun. And then Sam. Let's see. Aortic says, I feel like Barraskewda would make some yummy salmon in terms of food. Kind of random though. I mean, it would be a Barracuda, right? I imagine Barraskewda. I imagine is very. It was meant to be like a Barracuda. I don't know how good, but can you? That's a good question actually. Can you eat Barracuda? Let's see. It says here you can eat Barracuda, but the caution due to the risk of Quokka-chef fish poisoning. Let's see. There's a toxin that Barracuda have that you should not ingest. Oh, well, okay. It's kind of from what I'm reading here, it seems like it's the kind of like one of the things where you're like you don't eat too much fish, otherwise you'll get like mercury poisoning kind of thing. But again, don't take me on my word for that because I'm not sure, but I don't usually hear Barracuda being eaten very often, at least in my neck of the woods. So I could be completely wrong, but it does say here from my Google search that it's supposed to be like a fish you eat rarely, not very much. Oh, you know what? And funny enough, this one also has a high level of mercury apparently. So Chiramu, welcome to the stream. It's nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. I think I remember you who you are. Let's see. Hi, Nanashi. I met you at Offkai. It was Nimi. Oh, yeah, it was you. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Nice to see you. So happy to catch your stream. Well, thank you. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate that. How's your week been so far? I miss Offkai so much. I've been telling the others here that Offkai was like the best time ever. Friday I'm gonna be doing the Offkai recap stream. Oh, speaking of Chiramu, actually, since you're here, I'm trying to go around to the other people that I took pictures of and make sure that they're okay with me potentially putting them on the picture of them on stream. So I just wanted to make sure if you don't have to answer me on stream here, you can send me a message later as well. But is it okay if because I'm pretty sure I took a picture of you, right? And that might mean I might put it into the album for things to share of the con. Is it okay if I do? And if not, absolutely understandable. Just let me know and I will make sure that it stays out of the album. But yeah, it's very nice to see you again. And I'm hoping you're having a wonderful post Offkai relaxed session. I don't know if it's relaxing. A lot of us just went straight back to work after off guy, including me. So, everybody, this was a lovely Nimi cosplayer. She was really nice too. This was one of the people that I was able to just really like talk to randomly throughout the con, because again, like everyone was there for VTubers, and like either as a fan or as a VTuber. So it's very easy to talk to everybody, and she was one of them. Let's see. Erotic says, yeah, I don't really know why it just thinks it looks yummy. But you know what? Barracuda does look kind of yummy. I can understand that. They're very salmon looking too, because salmon are pretty big and long. So, oh, I want to eat salmon now too. Chirmu says, you totally can. Yeah, straight to work. Wow. Yeah, indeed. The work is, it's not that. Thankfully, my line of work isn't too. Well, it's not nearly as, I guess, active as being a professional chef was previously. So getting back to it wasn't too bad, but I do feel sad that it's over, and I really wish. It's weird to think like 2 days ago we were both at Offkai enjoying ourselves, like talking to each other, having fun, right? I hope everything's okay with you though on your side, and I definitely can't wait to meet again. In fact, actually, Chirmu, I don't know if I asked you while we were talking at the con, but were you considering going to Anime Expo as well? If not, no worries. I just wondered because, you know, since it's San Jose and LA is relatively, it's not that close, but it's close-ish, and it's coming up soon, like next week. I was curious if a lot of the other VTubers or friends I made at Offkai are going to. Eotic says, oh my bad, I realized I meant Veluza and not Barracuda. Veluza? Let me double check what Veluza. Oh, okay. You know what? I can see what you mean by the salmon look now for Veluza. They do look very salmon adjacent. Kind of wide. Barracuda definitely looks like a barracuda. It's very thin, very arrow-like, so. Yeah, this Veluza is definitely a little bit thicker though, and like that's good stuff for salmon. Oh no, I'm getting hungry. Talking about food and the chunk. I do have some leftovers though. I could probably heat that up right after we're done with streaming today. In fact, actually, let's see how we're doing right now, because I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get, at the very least, we're gonna try to get our 3 new Pokemon's levels up to speed. And then depending on when that happens, we can see about fighting Brawly. This might take a while though. Hold on. This is a lot of EXP doesn't seem to be going. Let's see where we're at right now. Chirmu says, I wish I was going this year. They have an alien stage panel I wish I could go to. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That sounds interesting enough. I would love to go to that too, actually. I have to check their schedule later. Right now, I'm mostly looking at the Final Fantasy 14 stuff because Yoshi P is going to be there, which is the director of Final Fantasy 14 and 16. So we'd very much like to meet them. Unfortunately, his autograph tickets are also sold out. So all I can really do is see him in the panel. And I can't really talk to him, which is another thing actually. Offkai was so cozy in the fact that you can talk to anyone there too. For the most part, everyone there was just super chill. Even the really famous VTubers as well, or like even the higher viewer count VTubers. There you go. That's pretty much what I was going for. They're like super friendly. You can talk to them, consider collabing with them, like chat it up with them. It's great. Whereas AX, you can talk to other people too while you're waiting in line, like you could in Offkai, but it's not the same, you know. At least with the VTuber con, everything's VTuber related, so you can have something to talk about. The Anime Expo, there might be some gaps in knowledge sometimes, right? So, Aortic says, "Do you like anime?" I do love anime, actually. Of the more recent stuff, I actually am maybe a bit behind. I need to figure out what kind of things will keep me interested in watching. What is the last thing I watched, actually? Huh. Let me think about that real quick, because actually it's been a bit since I've actually watched something recent. I know I'm a sucker for like cute and fun anime, but that doesn't mean I don't watch the darker ones too. Like I do watch Overlord. It's been a fun watch. Overlord, Made in Abyss is another dark one, but it's actually kind of fun in the sense also because like the sense of adventure you get in an anime is pretty fantastic. So get in there, Sam. Trying to think what. Give me a minute. I have to think about the anime I've watched recently because it's been a bit. But Makenin, the Losing Heroines, that's a pretty fun one too. I like that one. It's a nice slice of life and romance. Chirmu says, "Are you Filipino, or was there just Filipino food mentioned?" There was Filipino food mentioned. I'm not Filipino myself, but I guess I'm Filipino adjacent because I'm actually part Indonesian. So we're neighbors, kind of close. There's some similarities in some of the words between the two. There was a mention of Jollibees because I haven't gone to Jollibees yet. That's kind of a shame because I really would love Jollibees, but there's none near me, so eventually. But we also mentioned lechon somewhere in the mix there. Since I like cooking, you know, I'm always looking for other things to cook as well. So, speaking of Chichirimu, if you have any sort of dishes you'd like me to research and try to cook for a stream, do let me know because I'm always open to suggestions. Within reason, you know, I can't go out there and I don't know, I can't cook panda, right? Gosh, I really hope I don't have to cook panda at some point in my life. That'd be so sad. Oh my god, Yoshi P. Off-Kai felt very, very comfy. Yeah, Yoshi P, first of all, yes. Yoshi P is going to be there, so that's exciting. Yeah, the only way, unfortunately, I think I'm going to be able to see him, though, is just to go to his panel because the autographs are already sold out. What else? Actually, you know what? They had a invitation for what they described as a after party for Square Enix or something, or I think it might have been Final Fantasy 14 that popped up in on their website, and I did sign up for it. And they said that the winners of the lottery will be able to oh, it teleported. Okay. The winners of the lottery would be able to visit that after party. So, I mean, that's the only other way I think I can personally say hi to him. But the panel's just as good. I don't mind doing just the panel either. Let's see. Yeah, and Off-Kai did feel really comfy, right? I don't know how else to describe it other than comfy because everyone, I think, felt the same way because they were trying... It's a very comfy crowd, actually. In fact, actually, I can't really think of I don't think I've really had any sort of negative experience at Off-Kai that made me kind of be like, oh, that's kind of... Like, it was legitimate, all good vibes the entirety of the time, so... Which is why I'm definitely happy to go back again at some point, hopefully. Ideally next year. I don't know, because also, actually, I think that legit might be the closest VTuber con I have to me. I don't think there's any other ones that are relatively near me that I am aware of about, at least. Unless you happen to know any Chirmu and you want to share with me too, but... let's see, Aortic says, I think I might go for now, but I will watch again. Well, no worries. You're free to come and go. I hope you have a lovely rest of the night, and thank you for popping in. Super appreciate it. I was going to actually ask you, what are your favorite animes if you get the chance before you leave? If you don't have the chance, don't worry. You can always let me know next time. But for now, please enjoy your rest, and thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Let's see. Kirmu says, it felt like how anime conventions used to feel when they were smaller. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because they were at a new venue, right? They moved apparently from a hotel to the San Jose Convention Center. And for better or worse, I don't even know. I don't think there even was a worse. It was just such a cozy con since they increased. I guess since they moved to the convention center, there's an increased size of space. So there was going to be less people than expected, I guess, or at least maybe more space to work around, which is really nice. And from what I could tell, they had their programming pretty well situated. Like they had a... Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. I saw the for my mouse, I saw the thinking circle pump up for a second. I was like, uh-oh, did something break? I hope not. Looked like it's fine though. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it was though. I think you're absolutely right. I think the size of it felt smaller, like compared to say like Fanime, because if you the Fanime they use the same exact convention center, but that one feels a lot busier and maybe dare I say a bit too full sometimes. Let's see. Kira says, have you been to Fanime? Yes, I have actually. Just the one time. Give me a second here. Just the one time, but I drove up for that one, and that one was extremely fun. Would I do it again? I would, if it wasn't now for Offkai. Honestly, Offkai impressed me so much that I think if I did go back to San Jose to visit for another con at some point, I think it actually legitimately would be Offkai and not Fanime at this point. It's just so much friendlier, there's so much more people to talk to. It's very tight-knit and cozy. I, again, really loved it, so... Uh-oh, drew on. That's not good. Oh, we're fine. Hit it with the pain attack. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Leonidas says, Nanashi, if you do join a VTuber company, please join. Don't join Niji-sanji. Well, we never know, right? It's actually, if I ever decide to apply for bigger companies like that, and again, I'm sure I've already mentioned it in the chat that I do want to apply eventually for the corpo VTube places. It's really whoever decides to accept me, so I'm gonna do my very best wherever I end up, so it's really up to what happens, I guess, at that point. Ooh, poison powder. I don't want that. That sounds nice. Yeah, you know what? That sounds nice. I don't think Niji-sanji... Okay, you know what? Actually, no. That's kind of getting into the territory of, like, corpo politics. And maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Because I might be applying to them one day. Who knows? But, if you guys know me, and in fact, if you like, consider the people I talk about at times during the stream, you probably have a pretty good idea of which company I would really love to work for. Again, it does not really... I'm not really supposed to talk about it in either way, because if it does ever happen, I need to be kind of untraceable, right? I can't really express my opinions on anything either way, regarding which companies I would love to work for, etc. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have a rough idea of who I would, given my Oshis too. But yeah, it's not something I really would address that much. Like, again, every company has their own situation. You know, there might be other things that we're not aware of that might be happening under the surface. So it's not really my place to say. But who knows, right? I might actually work for them. I might actually work for other companies as well. So if it does happen, and if I do, and from what I can tell you, what it seems to be is like once that does happen, the original channel just seems to go into an indefinite hiatus. If that happens, I do hope you can find me again at some point, because I'd very much love to continue having my crew elsewhere, you know. Let's see. Kirby says, me too. Oh, for going to Offkai versus Fanime? It's a really, like, I cannot stress how much, like, I was impressed with how it went. I really, really, really enjoyed that con much more than I'd like to be perfectly honest, much more than I thought I would. Because I wasn't really... I was expecting like another anime con, I guess. I was expecting like another anime expo or something similar. But then once I got there, it hit me that I was like, wait a minute, this is actually an entire con dedicated to VTubers, and I like VTuber stuff. So there was almost no such sort of situation where I couldn't just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, who's your favorite VTuber? Or like talk about something that's in the VTube world that's fun, and most people would probably know what we were talking about. Like it's amazing. And then I guess in anime cons, that's kind of where it's kind of an issue now too. It's kind of harder to keep up with how much anime is being released at the moment, I guess. So for me personally, there's sometimes that gap in knowledge. Like, hey, have you watched Dun 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 yet? I haven't watched Dun 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 yet, actually. By the way, I've only watched like the first few episodes. I have to continue it, but and then there's sometimes those gaps, right? Because it's just the sheer amount of anime that's out there. You might not have seen it yet, and then the conversation has to go elsewhere in that point, right? So. Kiryu says, I've been to Fanime a couple of times, and while I always have fun, it can be overstimulating at times. Yeah, I could understand too, because Fanime, there's a lot of people. Like Anime Expo, Fanime, the bigger anime conventions in the States, like it can sometimes be a bit overwhelming if you're not with friends or something to kind of keep you less overstimulated, or like yeah, it could be overstimulating. I can understand that. Speaking of like almost, fun. To be perfectly honest, going into Offkai, I was kind of worried that I would hit that overstimmy kind of feel too, because to tell you the truth, going to Offkai, bar like maybe when I was going there, when I was on that flight heading over there. Like, I only knew like one person in the entirety of my friend group that was going. So this was, to me, that was like, oh wow, okay. So when I get there, I don't know anybody, so I'm gonna have to make new friends or like talk about things. And it was extremely easy because we all like the same things, we love VTubers. So, and since the population that was in the convention center wasn't too big, like it wasn't like overcrowded, it felt just right. Like it felt like a smaller con, and with a pretty decent attendance too. Like it was perfect for me. It was perfect. Like it was so relaxing. It was so nice. And I now that I'm talking about it more, I can't wait to talk about the Offkai Expo once I have my pictures vetted. Right now, for those who don't know, who came in the chat late, I'm planning to have the Offkai talk on Friday, I think. And the thing I'm going through right now is I have to go through all the pictures and maybe edit everything to hide my face, hide like me in the picture, hide other people's faces if they're VTubers, because I don't want to accidentally catch their like I don't want to accidentally catch their badge name if they don't want it there, or if they happen to be in the picture. So it is a VTuber con after all. So if we assume that the majority of the people there are VTubers to network and whatnot, they probably don't want to see their faces seen. So I'm going to do my very best to go through all my pictures to make sure that doesn't happen to anybody who's hopefully inside of that picture. And if it happens, I guess what I have to do is I'd have to cut it out of that. I'd have to go post stream to cut it out of the stream so that, it doesn't bother them anymore. But who knows, right? Let's see. Let's see. Leonidas asks, was Cinder at the con? Was Iron Mouse there? I don't think this time around either of them were there, but there were other very popular VTubers out there. Dokibird was there, Doobie was there, Zen was there for a meet and greet, and was there. There was a whole bunch of VTubers there, and it was awesome. And even smaller corpo ones that are like starting up, so very cool. Chikuru says, I decided to volunteer for the maid cafe this year. Oh, very cool. That's always fun. That sounds always fun, at least. So I can make some new friends that I didn't know anyone besides a couple of VTuber friends and the ones I traveled with. I think that's a great way to go about it, though. You definitely, as far as working at a maid cafe goes, you'd definitely be like right in the center, right? You'd be right in the center of being able to serve everyone and talk to everybody. So that's honestly a great way to at least to try to introduce yourself to more people. or make new friends. So good on you for that. As Kiryu says, "Oh, if you could hide my name, that'd be cool." Oh, is your name on your badge? Okay, let me double check the pictures later. I'm pretty sure because I was going through them earlier. So right now I just did a first scan of all my pictures and I just picked out the ones I think that would look good for the stream. And if you're in there, because you mentioned because you were the Nimi cosplay, right? I think I took like 2 or 3 of them. And I don't think in any of them I remember seeing a badge name. So I'll double check though. Actually, Kiramu, can you do me a favor just to be sure? Like, did your badge have your actual name on it, or did it have Kiramu on it? It sounds like it might have had your actual name on it. If so, then yes, I'll absolutely do my best to take it out. So, Leonidas asks, "Maid Cafe actually exists?" They do exist. They're really fun. They're really awesome. If you have the genkiest of girls popping up in a maid cafe for you, it's very exciting and very fun. Let's see. Kiramu says, "Yeah, I probably wasn't wearing my badge. It was just Kiramu." Okay. It should be okay. Well, okay. So if it does say Kiramu on there, did you want me to hide that too? That's okay, right? You want me to hide it, right? I think I'm understanding it here. So you want me to hide the Kiramu, right? And yeah, no problem. I can absolutely do that. Yes, please? Okay, I got you. I'll be sure to keep a mental note. In fact, actually, hold on. Let me bring up a notepad here. Let's see. You mean cosplay? Okay, I got you, Kiramu. I have a note now on my computer, so I'm gonna, when I do run into it, and ideally it just doesn't have it there, but if it does show, I will absolutely hide it for you, so don't you worry. I'm gonna learn a lot this week, actually. I have to figure out a program, because I don't have any sort of fancy sort of editing software that I can use to just quickly make or hide things. I'm gonna have to find some sort of free software that'll let us do that. Thank you. No worries. I got you. I got you, homie. Don't worry. If anything, I understand. Like, I'm kind of wondering now that, because I did have a few pictures taken of me myself, and low key. Oh wow! Wait a minute. Hold on. Our levels are kind of getting funky here. I think it wasn't 16 the max. Was it 16 or 17? Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. We have to stop leveling Sleepy and S. Well, this is gonna be difficult though, because Magikarp can't attack. Baragan doesn't really have a pretty good attack set right now. If he had tackle, maybe we would be able to do something, but it's not exactly what we have at the moment. Okay, we'll figure that out. Let's go heal our Pokemon first. Or should we just go straight for Brawly? I wonder if we should go just try for it. I'm getting bad juju. I feel like I'm getting the bad juju thinking about like going straight into Brawly. We have Dusk. We do have Sam. Sam can psychic the problems away, or not psychic, but confusion the problems away. Pokemon's not really that high level though. Okay, let's. Oh wait, we're not fishing in the sand. There was an easier way to. Do we have any TMs that we can use? We don't really even have any TMs, huh? Let's see, Echo Voice. Oh, we can't teach it anything. We could teach Cut the Tentacle, but do we really want to is the thing? It doesn't seem like it's worth it. I feel like it's probably a bad idea if we do. Okay, let's do a little fishing then. But yeah, Offguy is amazing. If you guys get the chance, if you love VTubers, I'm assuming you do because you're here. if you ever get the chance, it's in San Jose, California, in NorCal. It's a wonderful place. Lots of fun. I assume it will happen around the same time next year, so late June. Well, actually, you know what? I hope they, if anything, I hope they change the date to maybe a little earlier in June the next time around, because that might help a little bit as far as scheduling for Anime Expo. Having this then Anime Expo next is kind of rough, to be perfectly honest. But it's okay. We'll make it work. Might be a little tired, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, Elliot has a magic. Okay, perfect. That's what we need. We need a go Kuragen. Kraken. Kuragen. Oh, Kraken would have been a good name. Ah, we should have done that. Hold on. 40 damage. Oh, that's better than what we have, so let's start spitting acid, I guess. I think cut was 60, right? Oh, that acid looked kind of weird. Oh, that did a decent amount of damage too. Okay, we have acid now at least. Bleh. Kiramu, what's your favorite food to eat? If you don't mind me asking. In fact, any of the quacklings in the chat, do let us know what your favorite foods are. I'm always trying to get more ideas to cook, so please let me know. I've been feeling Italian recently. I wonder if we could do some Italian food. Oh, that was a crit too? Ooh. Let's switch out. Draculina have any? Oh, he has bite now. Okay, Draculina's. Send Draculina in. Kirby says ice cream. Ooh, ice cream? Okay. That would be kind of fun to make at home. The tricky part about the ice cream is either having an ice cream maker or using specific ways to make it. Like there's the salts, there's the salt ice way in a baggie. That's possible too with certain creams. I think it was like heavy cream or something. There's, oh, you know what? I don't know if you had Biscoff biscuits before, chat. It's like a cinnamony, gingery kind of cookie. Very yummy. Again, it's called the Biscoff cookies. I found a place. Oh, okay. Whew, thank goodness. There was a place that I went to recently that had Biscoff ice cream. It was like a caramel cookie ice cream that was so good. It's so good that I wanted to give it a try myself and like making it. But the problem is I don't have an ice cream maker to kind of help churn the. Oh, wing attack, nice. It don't have a ice cream maker to churn the like ice into. So we'll have to see. What is Supersonic's accuracy? 55. Explains why we never hit it. None of these are particularly good. The Supersonic might actually save us in a like pinch, maybe. Leech life only does 20. You know what? I think I'm gonna remove the leech life. Actually, I don't think it's very useful at this point. Let's see. Oh, cooked food. Chumi says okonomiyaki. Oh, cooked okonomiyaki is delicious too. That one I know for sure I can make because I've made it before. That wouldn't be a bad one to make on stream too, though. That would be pretty fun. If you're interested in me cooking it for stream. Biscoff cookies are my kryptonite. Same, honestly. It was really funny too, because I only recently got reintroduced to Biscoff cookies. Because I just had a sudden need for like, wow, I haven't had those like ginger cinnamony caramel cookies in a while. I wonder where they went. And then my coworker actually brought it into work. And then I had it and I was like, oh, this is the cookie. I completely forgot about the cookie until then. Let's see. Patsiu is also really yummy. Ooh, Patsiu is really yummy. We need to find the right noodles for that, which isn't too hard. I do live near several Asian markets, so getting the noodles wouldn't be too bad. Patsiu would be interesting. I wouldn't mind giving that a try as well. Okay, I see you, Kiramu. You're giving me some nice ideas here. I shall jot them down as well. Let's see. Okonomiyaki. Biscoff ice cream. Patsy. Ew. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Oh, we are both poison types. Let's switch to... The problem is we're not getting any sort of EXP for Magikarp. Magikarp's gonna have to come... You know, we have to put him first, I think. So that way Magikarp gets some activity. Oh, it bit me first, though. Yum. I think ours is stronger, though. And it used Astonish, too, so we should get another bite. Patsy, Ew, and Pad Thai both sound really yummy right now. I would not mind making either one of those. I mentioned previously before we were talking about your chat's favorites that I was thinking Italian. I don't think I've made vongole for you guys yet, which is like a clam spaghetti. It's clams, white wine, some pepper flakes, really yummy, and olive oil. Oh, thinking about it made my stomach rumble just now. The other one being a seafood stew that I had planned for a while. I just haven't been able to get to it yet because, you know, moving. For those who don't know, we recently went through a move, so it was a bit difficult trying. We have a smaller kitchen now as well, which makes things a little bit difficult as far as streaming in the kitchen at the moment. So I'm trying to work that out. I hope you can wait for me to figure that out for the time being, though. Patu sounds really good right now, actually. I kind of want to order some, but... Okay, wait, does Akai not have any... It still only has Splash, right? Okay, it only has Splash. That's fine. Don't need no attack moves anyways. Magikarp is a big boy. Oh, a girl, actually. I think Magikarp's a girl in this case. Magikarp's a big girl. Gonna do her best. Okay, so we're gonna just do one more, two more levels here. You know what? Actually, we're gonna fight the Zubat, and you know what? I'm looking at the time. I do need to finish up soon, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just give Brawly a try. What do you guys think? I think we're ready, right? This is not a bad level set for Brawly. At least I don't think so. Then again, I could just completely be messing up my trainer instincts again and sending our Pokemon to near instant doom, so... you guys tell me. What do you think? Apparently the level cap for Brawly is 16. Most of our Pokemon's actually kind of there already, so... Or should I play it safe? Should I just do some extra leveling on the side before we try it the next stream? Decisions. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Let's see what because our carry is actually Sam here. And Sam's already 15. You know what? Let's give it a try. I don't think... We'll try the first few trainers. If the first few trainers seem a bit dangerous, then perhaps we can switch out to... We can escape. We can leave the gym for now. And that way we don't have to deal with Brawly just yet. Yeah, you know what? That sounds good. Let's do that first. Let me think here. So let's think of our other types. So we're fighting a fighting type gym. So fighting types goes flying, psychic, and fairy, right? I think we're the best things for fighting. So actually, Sam is actually pretty good for this. Let's see. So let's put Sam on top. We did. Okay. Let's also set up a EXP share. I'm actually feeling pretty confident in Sam's ability to do good here. Let's see. Can we get lemon? Ooh, get some waters. Yeah, waters are good. We don't need too many. We have some berries at the moment. Berry. So we're just gonna get like 2 more. I think it's gonna be fine. Kiramu, are you also watching? Did you watch Nimi's 3D debut, by the way? I'm sure you did, but I just wanted to ask because I saw it recently, some clips of it, and so she's so cute. I can't even. Oh, Nimi. Yes, yeah, you did, right? Yeah, yes, Nimi. Oh, here comes the Metatite. Wait, I remember very distinctly in our very first randomizer run that Metatite kicked our butt somehow. And I was not a fan of that. So I'm going to confusion the heck out of it. Dusty Kirimi says oh, you're psychic too. The super effective against bug. The Gus should do it, right? The Gus should do. Oh, detected. For some reason, it went past really quick, and I thought I saw the letter D, and I was like, self-destruct? There's no way. Kirimi says the song "Loveful" has been stuck in my head for days, and same, for real. it's good. It's so good. Also, the song she played during her 3D debut stuff. Was it the Six Flags song? The Six Flags song has been stuck in my head because of her. Oh, Nimi. I'd love to work with Nimi one day. I feel like it'd be a very cozy stream. And it'd be very fun to cook with her. Who knows? That's the joy. That's the joy, right? Like that's the joy. That's the goal, right? Hopefully one day, if the channel grows to a point where I can work with like very awesome people like Doobie and Nimi, that'd be so cool. I hope it works out. Is it a teleporter? Oh, it's a light. Okay, this way. A fight. Might is right. Come on. Okay, I'm feeling actually not too bad about this so far. The only hiccup there was that the Metatite was also psychic, and I forgot that it was. And it tried to psychic me back, which was kind of scary. I will not lie, it was spooky, but this one should do it though. Ah, there we go. Focus energy. Oh, it's gonna try to crit. The We Like to Party song? Yeah, the We Like to Party song. That one has been stuck in my head ever since I saw her dancing to it on the clip. Low sweep. That's nice, but I don't have... Sam doesn't have the legs for that. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? We should be using Gus. Gus is stab for Sam, isn't it? Actually, Gus is probably the better move to use here. Ooh, level up too. Leon, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? How's the team looking? So far, so good. We had the majority of our Pokemon in bench, like in the box right now, and in our team is mostly normal, flying, or water. So the third gym, it's scaring me at the moment. It's not this one. It's the one after this. There's a very big potential for Doom in the third gym because that's an electric gym, and all of my Pokemon are weak to have flying or water at the moment. So that's the one that's scaring me. Right now we're okay, but oh, you know, actually, let me show you your team so far too. So we have Sam, S, Draculina, Sleepy, Kuragen, and Akaina. Akaina hopefully will turn into a Gyarados, which should help a few things here or there. S evolves into a flying type, I think, too, right? So we're just gonna have another flying water type. Gonna be kind of awkward. Sleepy's kind of growing on the side, so it's not too bad. Let's see. Leon says, "No, I tried to fall asleep and it wasn't happening, so I came back to watch the stream." Well, no worries. Welcome back. I'm here to hopefully lull you to sleep as well with my panic and chaos as I try to get through this gym. What is Sam's EXP at? We got to be careful because we don't want to accidentally overcap Sam here. We want Sam to be able to take on Brawly. Sam is it's our main hope here. Okay, Sam has no EXP, so theoretically, even if we do these two, Oh, here comes the confusion. We know it's super effective, but thankfully it doesn't do as much. Okay. Metatite's out of the way. Does Sam carry? Oh, okay, that should be fine. If it's that little each time, we should be able to fight Brawly's team 2 with Sam. This is looking good. I think this is fine so far. Let's check how much confusion does. So 50 versus 40, but Gust is also stab. So for those who don't know, stab means same type attack bonus. So if you use a attack which is the same type as main type as your Pokemon, it does a little bit more extra damage from what I understand. So even though Gust does a little less damage normally, since it's a stab move for our Pokemon, it should do a little bit more than our confusion as far as I understand it. Sorry you couldn't fall asleep though. I don't know if listening to me will help fall you asleep any quicker, but I'm certainly happy that you're back. So you know what? Welcome back. Oh. This way. I can mental map sometimes. There we go. This is him. There he is. Hey, he's doing squats too, the soldier squats. Very good. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling kind of confident, actually. I think we could actually send in Sam and hopefully make it out of this one alive. So, Sam, it's up to you, buddy. We gotta get this soldier squatting guy out of here. Oh wow, that gym, I don't know if I said this last time, but that gym equipment has Pokemon like indicators for it too. It's like it knows you're carrying your Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Leon says, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm excited. So far, our Nuzlocke, our normal Nuzlocke, our first actual official Nuzlocke that isn't a randomizer, other than like items, it's going pretty well. Dare I say. We haven't lost any Pokemon yet, and coincidentally, we've had the Pokemon needed to face the first 2 gyms. The only problem now is that the 3rd gym is going to give us a huge issue because all of our Pokemon is weak to both electricity. So, and you know what? Funny enough, I remember a new seismic toss from the old days, and I think that just does damage according to weight, right? So, Sam isn't too heavy. Last I checked, Sam isn't too heavy. So, gonna potion? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take that chance to hit it. And I will use my own potion. Oh, it did a full heal actually. I wasn't expecting a full heal. I'm gonna preemptively heal myself actually. Come here, Sam. Yippee! Okay. Comes the seismic toss again. I think it's hard. Now, you know what? I'm gonna hit it with a confusion. I'm gonna see if it does more than half, because if it does, then maybe it's... Okay, apparently confusion is better than the stab gust. Now I've learned something. That's useful to know. No, Draculina grew. Let's go. Kuragin also. Noise. Okay, Makuhita. This is where it gets kind of scary, because that Makuhita can be tiny bit scary. What do I have in my Pokemon bench? Sleepy only knows normal and... Yeah, you know what? It's just Sam again. I think it's just Sam. I'm just kind of scared what this Makuhita knows. I don't actually know what, like, moves it does. Because I don't know what it does, I'm kind of tempted to maybe just heal this turn. What do you guys think? I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I'm gonna just use a potion, and then we'll see how much it does. He may get a buff up, and if it does that, okay, there's the buff up. Leon's is healing. Okay, well, we're here now. It has the bulk up though, so the bulk up is honestly kind of scary. I'm gonna confusion it. If we hit the confusion, It might help us a lot actually here. Okay, sand attack. We'll take it. Accuracy's lower, but we're still full health. And we hit the other confusion. This might be it. Yeah, let's go. We got 2 gym badges, y'all. And none of our Pokemon are knocked out yet. Let's go. Akaina, level 13. Nice. Whoa, wow, he made a much bigger splash than I expected. Indeed, it was Magikarp. We had the Magikarp. That's why. Okay, you got me. Take the gym badge. So again, I'm sorry for those who want me to read through the text. Usually I do, but in the randomizer run, I've already read through all of this. So I'm gonna try to read once we get back to like main story stuff, and then maybe like, I don't know, some line. If you want me to read certain lines, I can read it too. So, but for now, we're trying to catch up back to where we were in the randomizer run. So at the very least, we're for the most part caught up. So I hope we understand. I appreciate your patience too. But yeah, we did it. Let's go. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of sketchy though, because after this, now we have to deal with Watson. And I think Wally at some point. And actually also May, I think at some point too. So that should be interesting. Watson scares the heck out of me because, okay, before we finish up for today, I need to show you our Pokemon so far. And this is all just by chance of the Pokemon that we've been able to catch. But look at this. We have 2 Whismers, an Oshawott, Ghibli, again, water, flying, water. Sam actually isn't flying, which is actually good. So Sam actually might stay for the fight for Watson at least. Circuit is water, gets zapped. Draculina is flying, gets zapped. Sleepy just kind of absorbs everything. Hopefully they evolve, and maybe that will help things with the gym at least. Kuragan's definitely zappable, water, and a Magikarp that's also zappable. So I think what was that? 2, 4? We have 4 Pokemon that we can potentially take into Watson. 2 of them are duplicates. Technically, well, I mean, it has wings, but I guess Dustox is more bug poison than flying, so at least that works out. Yeah, so Watson scares me. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to see how that goes at some point, but oops, why am I here? Cancel. Okay, so yeah, I think this is where we'll finish it up for today. I'm gonna try to level these other Pokemon up, maybe on the side, so that we don't have to worry about watching me smack a few other Magikarp for a bit. Let's heal too, actually. I don't think I did. Just to be sure, if we start the next stream and we forget to heal and we go out there and we accidentally get, like, I don't know, earthquaked somehow, at least they'll be at full health. And let's save. All right, Quacklings. So with that, I think this is where we'll finish up for today. So Quackling, thank you all, especially the ones that are coming from Offkai recently. Kiramu, let's see who else was here. Sorry, I have to remember your names from the stream because some of you guys are technically new, right? So Samu as well, Samao, sorry, excuse me. Let's see, Osakita-san was here. Mario as well. Everyone who came by, thank you again so much for joining me on this lovely evening of Nuzlocke. As far as this week goes, tomorrow is gonna be a break. I need some time to actually organize my business cards from the Offkai. So tomorrow will be a break. Thursday, I think it's gonna be a Final Fantasy 11 stream, so please keep an eye out for that. And then Friday, especially Friday, keep an eye out for an Offkai stream. We're gonna be talking about Offkai and the con, how it went, if I would recommend it, and you already know me. I really highly recommend it already, but you know, just general things about the con. And the weekend, I am pretty sure it's going to be a little too busy for me to stream. We'll have to see, but if anything, if it's possible, it might be a Saturday stream. So please keep an eye out for that. Okay, and for those who are here and new, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking the channel if you enjoyed today's stream. It really helps the channel. We're already at the 450 mark now. We need 50 more to get like emotes and a bunch of other things going for the channel. So any sort of help helps a lot, especially the watch hours. Oh, the watch hours. Funny enough, actually, I think we actually might hit the watch hour goal versus before the subscriber goal, which is kind of funny, but it do be like that. Kimberly says, I just found your biz card from Unpacking. It's so nice to see you. No, thank you again for it's so much for coming in. It was nice to see you again. Please come by anytime. We're cozy here. We like chatting, and it's fun to chat with like friends we've made. So please come by anytime. Leon says, see you next time as well. See you next time as well. Please have a wonderful week. I'll see you all Thursday for the next stream. And yeah, if you haven't already, the sub and the like really helps. So appreciate it. Okay, with that, Quacklings, don't forget to quack out, eat healthy, stay well. I hope you all have a wonderful next few days, and I'll see you on Thursday. Until then, this is your head chef Nanashi, quacking out for the night. Terima kasih ya, mata ne, otsukaresama desu. See you all soon. Good night.